Hi, everybody. Welcome to the
Hi.
party. How's everyone doing? Welcome for this great game of Rifts, where things will be completely sensible, everything will be calm and relaxing, and no one will explode.
Ever.
Again.
None
Again.
of that is true.
No, I will do my best to do the opposite of everything that you said.
Always. Always and forever.
So I just wanted to say thanks to our sponsors, Roll20, Tabletop Loot, So Nerdware, and Devin Rue for sponsoring and supporting the channel. We love you. And someone hopefully has put their links in the chat.
I did.
Yay! You did a thing.
There are ways to support the channel. Our Patreon supports the bulk of our operations, and subs and bits will give you awesome emotes like Smoochie, the knife-wielding Jigglypuff, while giving players some extra benefits. Check out the Patreon, and it is Subtember, so I believe is it Subtember?
It
now?
is Subtember.
Whoop whoop.
Actually, so subs are half price, so give them away like candy. And as always, our Discord is full of amazing people and wonderful ways to start playing with groups. And there's always a new game kind of kicking off offline, and just good people for support and willing to listen and lend an ear. All right, so we're just going to go right into player introductions. I'm going to start with Jovra.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm playing Jovra, an Atlantean artifact hunter, and she has a little blue dragon familiar named Zarsig.
All right, thank you very much. And Iola.
Hi, I'm Kate. I play Iola. She is a half-fairy wizard thief. And I'm a bit of a punk.
Just a bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a little. A little because she's 3 feet tall.
She tiny.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, next is Hello.
Hello. Hi guys. I am that girl at that place, also known as Maxine Bachman, and I play the SciTech Eco Traveler, which now I didn't put her arms on her. Now looks like this.
Yes.
It just makes me smile.
Only I didn't put the arms on. There's like big beefy like Trogdor arms on the side of it. I haven't put those on yet.
Big, ugly robot arms.
Thank you, Jack.
Oh, remember the forearms are very like skeletal, and then the upper arm.
No, the upper arm is very skeletal. The forearms are huge.
Forearms just like
Beefy, yeah.
All right.
Now we can arm wrestle.
It's so true.
And Harkins.
Hey, what's up? Well, I don't know why I was last. Oh, am I last? I shouldn't be last. Okay, sorry. I was paying attention to a whole bunch of other stuff. Hi, what's up? I'm Sean, also known as Throck. I'm playing Harkins tonight. He is your Old West saw slinger. Half psychic, half gunslinger. Nice to meet you.
All right, and Jericho Jack.
Hello, I am Evan. I will be playing Jericho Jack, the mercenary that everyone loves the most because he is the leader of the group and the greatest guy ever.
None of that is true.
That is
not even a little bit of that's true.
He has won Rifts twice, so.
Not once.
Please don't kill me, Kevin.
For those of you new to the stream, you cannot actually win Rifts, and Evan is full of shit.
Surviving is how you win rifts. So I see I give a name for this one, and let's see. What was the name of that Charlie Sheen movie where he's in like a car on the run from the law? I forget.
You want to call it Death Race?
It's probably just called like The Chase or something. But yeah. So, when we left off, the group had just come from Memphis, where they had helped the Cult of Elvis stave off an invasion from a cult of demons and interrupted a weapons sale from some Splugorth aliens, which were keeping fairies in cages as weapons. The group then, during which Hello's body was destroyed. The group then traveled to Merktown, where Jack has quite a bit of history. And let's see, what did they do? They got in a pit, or Jack got in a pit fight. Harkins engraved himself some beautiful weaponries. Some beautiful weapons. and they made friends. With
I think that's pretty on cue for us as friends, question mark.
You definitely built a friend as you constructed a new body for Hello using the scrapyards. As you were finishing up, a beat came over the comms for Jack, who has an alert for mercenary work that pops up in the city over a certain threshold of money.
That's right, just in case.
The threshold for this one was very high. A car had been taken, and you all got and Jack got an alert for a mission in which recover this car. Further details to follow. Did I say 500,000 credits?
Nope. I feel like I would have remembered that, but yes.
Nope, you didn't.
I also would have remembered that. Yeah.
So the price on
It's in my database now.
500,000 credits details once you've signed up.
I feel like this is a lie.
You heard a
Like the
bunch
cake.
of you were basically in the junkyard area where all the hot rodders hang out, and you saw a tiny red sleek sports car blow past, and then heard the firing up of 1,000 hover bikes and hot rods and other merc vehicles
The call of my people.
looking to
Vroom vroom.
track down this car thief.
We also want to go after a vampire king down in Baton Rouge.
In Baton Rouge, Louisiana, there's a vampire king called the Red King. He's difficult to get to, so there might be some.
He is in a big swamp.
We still have a few things to do in Merktown.
Remember,
do.
He can wait. He can wait.
Is there anything that I have forgotten or missed?
I'm just saying, where there's swamps, there's dinosaurs.
Yes. Also, swamp.
Well, we
I
learned
know,
a lot
yeah.
about Iola through her wolf
Oh,
friend.
yes. A Russian spirit wolf came and told Iola that it had known her as a child and dropped her off with her people by abandoning her in the middle of Tolkien.
By myself. No big deal.
Oh, you were 5.
Yeah, I was totally fine.
Left you with some knives.
They're cool knives. I like them.
Let's see. Havana House? Nope, that was something else. Let's see. Queen Lilia's Wrath was a thing that Jack might have wanted to know more about, and is a boat up in Queens Harbor, Ohio, that he was going to look into a little more.
Only if it's like, I'm not going to derail the party for that one, but I'm open for information for it.
And someone wanted to go see Draga Coombs at the
Yeah,
College of Magic.
That would be
Dragacooms! Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
I want to go buy some cool weapon.
Then there was Sydney the Devil Man at the Spider's Bite. I think that was the
Yeah.
weapons. The magic weapons.
Yeah.
Meaning I should open my book of magic.
Devilman Sydney, I think, was for me to go talk to for information on the boat, because I wrote it down, and I don't normally write.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't write it down.
And
Yeah. Boat.
you're to not to bring Jovra along because of Sarsi.
Yeah, does not like dragons. You're right.
Team. That car
Yep.
we just saw drive by. I know it sounds like we got a lot of plans here, but if we wanted to go try and get that 500,000, probably get going.
I'm already starting my bike.
All right, let's go.
Come on.
Jump on the back of Jack's bike.
What's ironical is I have no plans here. Yeah,
What,
hop
as to
on
how
my
to get the
horse.
car?
No, I mean, everybody is like, I gotta go talk to this person. I want to go, and I'm like, I bought some guns, and I'm just here. It's cool.
Jovra, are you driving or am I driving?
Are you ready to drive? Wait,
I mean, I can still drive the same way I drove last time.
does her wait?
Oh,
Is her new body compatible with the McFly?
I mean,
Yeah.
yes, for reasons.
Okay. Then, hello. If you are willing to drive, you could. I know how much you like driving.
Anything with a USB port is pretty much. drivable by hello.
All right.
I like that it's USB port compatible.
So yes, hello. If you would like to drive, go ahead. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna have Zarsig also try to keep an eye on the
So
red car.
the red car, the thing is, it's moving at nearly 400 miles an hour through the city.
Oh.
That's double my fastest speed.
This is the most souped up of fancy cars. As you open up the document a little further, when you hit the accept job button, it also lists the number of people that would accept this job, and it is 15. So this
Oh, go ahead.
no, this is the information in the document. It is a car thief named Jasmine Aces.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
If I may, there are already 15 people going after this person. It's not that I do not want $500,000. Just feels like there's a whole lot of complication around this.
No, that's okay. It adds to the fun. We'll do this. Get a whole bunch of money and get a little bit of rep for our name.
If
We
we are wise, we will be able to cut them off instead of chase.
My thoughts exactly. Now, do I know of any big players that are chasing this right now, Myers? People that I know to be very wary of, or people that I know are pushovers?
You know that there's one gang that most people don't F with and live, and that's Mephisto's Horsemen? I forget.
Mephisto's Horsemen?
It's Mephisto's...
Mephisto's Horsemen.
Right, Horsemen. We'll say Horsemen.
Sounds like your kind of people, Jack.
They are a difficult gang to get into, and very, like, not that many people are in it, but no one has gone up against them and won.
Are they hardened like killers, or are they?
They are bad people. They are rough. They don't care about collateral damage. They tend to make a big mess. Mephisto's Horsemen, yeah.
Yeah. At first glance, they're my kind of people, but these are.
Good number of them have a touch of magic and magic tattoos. No one knows too much about them. And they're run by an ogre.
Those are some bad fucking people.
They're probably the main thing. The greenskins, you're going to assume some greenskins are going to chase.
Of course.
The Booster Boys are a series of... Are they cyberjackers? City rats and thieves. So some of them might be after, but they're not going to be too big of a deal.
Okay.
The Booster Boys. You know there's only like one or two worth a damn. There's going to be a couple...
That's fine. Just so I kind of get an idea. And Jasmine Aces, do I know that name at all?
You do.
Oh, shit.
So Jasmine Aces was on the racing circuit with you for a hot second.
Okay.
They are a quick flex alien
Of course.
who has a just love of fast vehicles. And they couldn't maintain a sponsorship because they kept betraying their sponsor for whoever offered a better engine.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they started stealing other people's gear and got kicked off got kicked out of the circuit, physically kicked out.
So would you say that Jasmine Aces has a need
Or speed.
for speed?
An
For
addiction to
speed.
acceleration.
You just do that. a requirement for acceleration. Is that what you said, Kevin?
An addiction.
An addiction to acceleration. I like it. Okay, so with
They
my
have
knowledge of
stolen the car.
they've stolen the car, yeah.
The person
And
paying is named Kaysen Hoffman. CAYSONHOFFMAN. No
And
one
why?
knows who that is because unless some of you are involved in corporate things, which none of you are. Kaysen Hoffman, it says here the money will be paid through a Northern Gun subsidiary. This indicates that they work for Northern Gun, a major arms manufacturer, also maker of the best hover bikes and other hover vehicles.
Oh dear.
In the notes, it says the 500,000 is not for retrieval of Jasmine Aces. It is not a dead or alive. It's for getting the car back, as well as recovering a blue briefcase that was in the back seat when Jasmine took the car. Without the recovery of the briefcase, you will get 100,000. If the car is significantly damaged, they will subtract 100,000. And if the car is obliterated, that will cost 200,000.
Okay.
So
we would owe 200,000.
No, I mean if you bring them the blue case,
You would get 200,000
you
credits.
would get 300,000 credits.
Okay.
Okay. So it is a retrieval job. We're retrieving an asset. This is not a dead or alive contract. So we're not here to kill Jasmine Aces. We're here to try to stop and get the car, and more importantly, get a blue briefcase that's in her back seat or somewhere in the trunk, wherever they put this thing. Now, here's our problem. I don't doubt that with you guys at my back, we'll be able to get to Jasmine Aces. My problem is the other 15. And in Merktown, I mean, this is the way it is. It's a race to get to the target. So, first of all, our biggest, baddest enemies are going to be Mephisto's horsemen. These are some bad hombres, as you would probably say it, Harkins. These are people who leave death in their wake.
have
They
you
do
ever
not
heard me
care.
say the term hombre before?
No, but I feel like I've watched Westerns. Don't they say it in Westerns? One bad hombre. Right? No? That doesn't...
Okay.
Whatever. Anyway. So Mephisto's horsemen, they don't give a shit who gets in the way. They will run over innocent people just to get what they need. Nobody really fucks with them because they are hard killers. So be careful. If you see them on the field, just be wary of them. Try not to tangle with them too hard. The booster boys might be hopping around. I'm not too sure, but they're mostly thieves and jackers and stuff. I wouldn't worry too much. The greenskins had me a little worried. The Mephisto's horsemen are the scariest, but greenskins... Now, that's a lot of goblins, right, Kevin?
Goblins, ogres, general non-humans, not what people consider the prettiest.
Right. So the problem with goblins, as much as I love them, is that they can be a little destructive, and maybe they don't care about losing 100,000 off the job because 200,000 or 300,000 still a shit ton to them. So what we need to do is make sure that the greenskins don't get too close. I would say definitely play defense on them, and try whatever we can to avoid the horsemen. And keep Jasmine Aces away from the horsemen. Do you guys understand what I'm saying?
I have a question.
Yes.
How important is the car?
It's pretty important, but it's not the most important thing.
So, if we can get in and get the briefcase, if I could get in and get the briefcase.
So that will knock 200,000 off the job.
It's still 300,000.
It's still 300,000, that's right, but why not try for 5?
I'm just saying, if we have all these other things we have to deal with.
Worst case scenario.
That's so, Iola, what you're experiencing in Merkwork, this is, do the best with what you got. So if in the situation you get in the car and Jasmine Aces is wired up with some sort of bomb, then yeah, just grab the briefcase and bounce. Whatever at that point. But you get what I mean. If the car blows up, it blows up. I mean, that's life. We're just gonna try. We're gonna try to get as much as we can. So here's what I think we should do. Kevin, question for you.
Yes.
Do I know that Jasmine Aces, when they steal things, do they just go on joy rides? Do they have a set place that they like to take these vehicles, like a storehouse? Do they disappear out into the mountains? Do they just ride around until someone stops them? Are they
More often than not, things stolen by Jasmine Aces are found in flaming wreckage without Jasmine Aces.
Fuck. Okay. So not good. Alrighty.
But they are generally found somewhere in the Cretaceous hills It's now called the Cretaceous Hills Canyons.
Okay. Now, do I know? Because God help me, I would love to have a city chase as well. Is there a route through the city that I know that Jasmine Aces would most likely take? And what I'm thinking as most likely take means the riskiest, because this is a quick flex who's fast enough to dodge coming traffic and other buildings, I would assume, right? They have incredible reflexes.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking is if they're daredevils, they're essentially adrenaline junkie. They're going to go through one of the most complicated, that's probably maybe like a slums or something where there's lots of shit in the way, but just enough room that they could be able to get through it and then haul ass out of this.
Now, you're in the hub part of... I should have put this on a map and shown it to you all. That would have been sensible, but I didn't, so too bad.
Don't worry about it.
The hub, which is the southmost part of Merktown.
Okay.
The hub connects to a number of significant areas, including... The hub goes right through Paducah Estate, which is the wealthy new money area. The Spokes, which is the central part, the most business part, the Arms and the Arms Bazaar. After that, you can go from the Spokes to the Mystic Quarter or the Warrens, and then Dockside, and then across the Ohio River, past a CS outpost, and then into the petrified canyons of the Cretaceous canyons.
And that's the route that they will most likely take, or that's the route that you think we could cut them off with?
You think they're most likely going to head to the Cretaceous canyons, because was their old that's where you've raced them before.
Then I would like to...
Do you think they will go through the Ritz fancy parts of town, the magic parts of town, or the poorest part of town? Give me a streetwise.
Okay, yeah.
Can I do clairvoyance?
Yes, you may. Let's see what that does.
Can I also make a streetwise roll?
Yes, you may. You have never been here before, but you are familiar enough with how towns like this work.
How wise streets can be?
Yes.
Do I get any pluses?
I would like to as well, but more from the perspective.
Yeah. Jack, I'll give you a +10. Oh, by the way, a number of us have rerolls. I have 2.
I have 1.
I have 1.
Jericho has 1, and I have 2.
Can I make a streetwise just as a criminal?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the 4 ISP to do clairvoyance.
Oh, is that? It always blows my mind that's...
I like this. This is teamwork. I'm not gonna reroll because I like that. I'm like, I don't know where they're gonna go though. One of you guys can figure it out.
Look, I came up with the plan, guys. You can come up with the execution of it.
Yeah. I thought enough today.
There it is. Clairvoyance.
Ready to hit stuff. Grab on other people's bikes.
All right, give me a percentage roll for your clairvoyance.
Oh, okay. Which die is that?
Just a D100.
D100. Okay.
/R space 1D100. Or
1D. There it is. Twink.
Okay, you have rolled underneath percentile required. Here's what you're going to get. You are going to get the following information. The goblins are attempting, or not the hobgoblins, the greenskins are attempting to set a trap in the Warrens, to pin them in the Warrens and lock them down there somehow. The Mephisto's horsemen are between the Mystic Quarter and might sneak into Old Town, where they are definitely not welcome. Old Town has significant law enforcement. And then if they get past those, Dockside might have a couple of the people gunning for them. You know that Jasmine's not going through the Arms Bazaar, but will cut through the Spokes, which is like the center hub of town. So, with that, Iola, you know the only reliable way across the river, which is actually a ley line. There's a ley line cutting right next to the Ohio River. There is significant, if someone wants to bring them down with some of the anti-air artillery that has been built into the city's defenses, that might be a place to do it. And the little CS outpost not far past town over by, where is it? Brookport on the other side of the Ohio River might send out some kind of intercept if they see too much happening. And actually, no, they'd be up by Midway. So, yeah.
So you're saying that we can expect them to make it, like if they make it to the river, they can only cross in one spot?
Yes, which is,
okay.
Well, they can cross it in a number of spots if they're willing to dodge the artillery fire that's probably coming.
Okay, but if they aren't?
But if they aren't, they'll probably cut across the old bridge towards Brookport.
Okay.
This person may be ballsy enough to dodge artillery fire.
And the thing is, anyone dodging artillery fire and following them is going to...
Also has to dodge artillery fire.
Dodge artillery fire.
Which I love. Not Evan, but Jack would like it. Now, quick question. You said that the Greenskins setting up a trap in the Warrens.
Yeah.
Do we know where
The Mephistos were between the Mystic Quarter and the Old Town residential area to start, but they're pretty fast. All of them are hover cycle riders.
And they're smart. They're not jokesters.
Yeah.
Okay, so something that I think might be a good idea is there a way to get a communication, and now I'm going to ask you guys because I'm not really a tech guy, or probably hello, or if anybody else is good with tech, is there a way to make trick the Greenskins into thinking that they are overhearing one of our comms? We give them a place and destination where we have spotted Jasmine Aces and are pinning them down, and we basically put them right in front, right into the path of Mephisto's horsemen. So they kind of get caught up on each other, giving us the edge to get ahead.
Well, that and also Mephisto's horsemen are close to you said Old Town?
Between Old Town and the Mystic Quarter, yeah.
And they're not welcome where?
In Old Town. Old Town is the rich old money.
So if we can get them all to Old Town and then we can tip off the fuzz.
Oh, that's good. I'll tell you what, the cops don't usually give a shit, but because it's where the rich and wealthy live, they'll probably actually have to give a shit.
So if we could get them all there.
Yeah.
And remember, I can take over the vehicle once we are close enough.
That's right. Don't forget. Don't worry. That is absolutely part of my plan. I wish we had nitrous. That would be great for our cars. That's something to think about.
Hey guys!
Put it right.
Oh no, not that kind of nitro. That's helium.
Nitrous will kill you.
So yeah, then I say we start. Then I say we start heading for the bottleneck, the cutoff, but make them run into each other in the old town. Is that what it's called? The rich people.
Yeah, the Greenskins probably aren't gonna run into Old Town.
They're just smart enough to be like, fuck that shit.
They're just dumb enough to not want the problem.
But if we say that
this is a lot of money.
That they've been seen in Old Town, if we can get them to believe that the car has been seen in Old Town.
Then we can create a skirmish between them and the horsemen. And we can drive right through whatever hell we just made in order to go ahead and.
All right,
and then once that
criminal skills. Give me some criminal skills. Who's in the know with the criminals here?
Not me.
I mean, in what way?
Just in general, what do you know about criminaling?
I've got interrogation.
I'm amazing with criminaling.
You don't really have time to track down a stooge. And
I've got prowl. I don't know what I have. No.
I have streetwise. I have pickpockets. I have palming. I have appraised goods. I have picklocks. I just don't know exactly what you're looking at.
If there is a deaf criminal, I can sign language to them.
There is, however, they are not much of a speedster.
Oh, I need to find this now as a personal goal. I want to find this.
John Wick. That was a villain in John Wick, and she was awesome.
I'm all down for that.
Well, Iola, you probably have the most criminal shit, right?
How are you going to convince these gangs that the target has been seen elsewhere?
I'm wondering if what we can do is make a communication that sounds like it's coming from the other group. So we're not even in it. But
Have I met any of the other group?
Okay.
Do you know enough about them?
So I have a question.
Yes.
Would we have heard any of the other group at all? Like, for anything, any reason?
Each group uses some kind of radio coordination. A lot of them are using basic encoding. Would you like to try to somehow use electronic countermeasures,
I'm
Or some
curious.
advanced radio, or other skill to hack them?
Yeah, I'm curious if I can get onto the frequency that we're wanting to hear from, and then use my my linguistics, I guess, or whatnot, to change my voice to mimic that and make a recording to send.
All right, so
So it actually sounds like their voice.
that's
I
going to be
speak.
impersonation, which is difficult but doable.
I speak really good Spanish.
A lot of the gangs
do
also
I.
do. Let's look at your skills.
Yeah.
You got some. Okay, so you actually have computer networks and computer hacking.
That I do.
Now, you also. All right, so this will require 3 rolls from you to work, or 2 rolls from you to work.
Okay.
Some way to break into their computer system.
Okay.
Like, you could do that with a networks or a hacking.
Okay.
I think I added 5 to all your skills.
I assume we're like hauling ass through the city
Yeah, as this is happening.
as we do this. Yeah.
I've also told you guys what I saw with clairvoyance. So
Okay, cool.
All right. Let's see. You got a 53. Yeah, that's going to be enough to get into their network. So what I need now is you're going at this sideways. You are going to have to create a computer program that takes snippets of sound that it has been accumulating and put together basically a voice box
yeah.
program. So
Yeah.
give me either a computer programming role.
I have networks and hacking. I don't.
If you scroll up, you'll find.
Oh. Okay. Bro. There it is.
And you're looking for under 60% here, which is a good chance. All right, you got a success with a 48 under your 60. So you effectively put together what was his name? Beef Squags?
Okay.
The leader of the Greenskins' name is Beef.
Beef Shorzat.
I got a beef with you, squags.
Squags is his number 2. And you basically get enough of Beef Shorzat's voice to put together a message that will fool the Greenskins into rushing into the Mystic Quarters, clearing the Warrens.
Mm-hmm. I 100% before I do that send a message to like Jack with that voice just to see if it would if he recognizes it. Like I don't tell him that it's me, it just randomly over the headset. Like
Whoa, I'm hearing the leader of the Greenskins. I think he's onto our plan.
if you look over at hello, the 8-bit smile is like building.
Nice. Send that shit.
All right, so you give that message to the Greenskins. The Greenskins are going to start rushing towards the Mystic Quarter.
Is the Warrens a shortcut for us?
No, the Warrens is a difficult drive at high speeds. Now,
It has I don't know how successful I'm going to be, but I have a spell called Locate. I can locate the general sense of a quarry. It's limited to like a general area, like that house, that park. Like I get a general.
We know where he's going, but we need to see where he is now.
what's the range on it? That's the thing.
Okay, yeah. 15 miles.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, then.
And I do actually, I inputted it into skills because it is a percentage roll.
Let me find it. What level is it? Do you know?
It's a level 4.
Gotcha. Invocation.
Yeah.
Rolling up. Level 4 invocation. Scroll down.
Ah, crap.
Did you not make the roll?
Yeah. Nope,
You have
didn't
a
work.
reroll?
Do I have a reroll?
You do
I
not.
have a reroll. You can use one of my 2 rerolls.
Okay,
Aw.
that's
Oh, you're so sweet.
Because things I want to succeed, that's what I will use my rerolls for.
Nice.
All right, you got a 2 out of 41. So I don't have the text of locate directly in front of me. So how specific is it? Because you did very, very well on this.
It tells me like over that way in like maybe that house or by that mall or by.
All right.
It's
Locate's going to give you that Jasmine is currently smack between the Mystic Quarter and the Warrens, going through a tenement house, bursting into someone's front room.
Yep.
Using the lasers to blast a hole in the wall, punch through deeper into the Warrens.
and I'm saying that completely. Whatever I say,
Can
I'm
we
just
set a trap at a choke point then?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So what I would like to have is my bike with Iola, and we're going to be right in front of where Jasmine's going to come punching out of. And what I want to do is like almost throw my my saw blades at Jasmine, forcing Jasmine to turn to the right. As Jasmine turns to the right, forcing them to go in whatever direction we want. And Hello is going to be like around a corner, so Jasmine can't see the van parked. And Hello's going to zap it as it goes by. Hello can
Halt! You violated the law.
hit it with the free, get a hold of their car and mind fuck their car. However you do that. Do you need to be touching the vehicle to do that?
I need to be within a certain range. Let me just to make sure.
15, 20 feet? 20 feet, I think. Maybe 40 at this point.
My one question.
Possession, I need to be touch or 10 feet, I believe it says here. 10 feet per level.
Okay, then
You also have telemechanic paralysis, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at the other
That's
one.
touch or 40 feet. Possession is...
Or that stops it, yeah.
Because you're 10th level. Of course, you're 4th
So
level.
So what I'll have you guys do is literally drive at, because this person's so fast, they'll be able to dodge me, but they might not be able to dodge both of us. So if I go to hit them, they dodge me. You go into where their dodge is and let the car either hit our van or you hit the car. Try not to hit it too hard, and then you should obviously be close enough. Unless you think you got the driving skills to ride alongside of it without. But we only get one shot because Jasmine's so much faster than us. Jasmine's double our speed.
All right.
I have grown attached to this vehicle and would appreciate not hurting my poor friend.
Not hurting your what?
Poor friend.
Remember, the front windscreen of your of the McFly, your floating tank, is currently cracked but not shattered.
I would like to fly top cover, and as you make her swerve, I want to dive into her vehicle.
All right.
Okay.
Also a fucking awesome plan.
Because
So
here's
anyone
the thing.
who's-
What I can do is use my telekinesis to, if I can see that briefcase, flip it right out of the vehicle.
And I'll grab it.
The specs on the vehicle say that it is an enclosed sedan type.
Oh, it
Like,
isn't. I thought you said it was convertible earlier.
It's like
My
a
bad.
Ferrari. It's like a
Okay. Well, never
Ferrari
mind then.
red.
Well,
The specs on it show that it is a. Basically, they ripped off a picture of a Ferrari that they found in some kid's locker, and turned it into like the most badass hover vehicle they could.
I will say, because I want to try to preserve because I would think smash the cockpit, but Harkins.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? Harkins. They'll have to dodge me as I'm right in front. That'll give me time to readjust and haul ass after them if they're able to escape us, at least. If they get past Hello without Hello being able to snag them, then that's when you jump and see if you can't, with your psychokinesis, if you can reach through and make them jerk their wheel, or
I
make
can try
them
and do that.
make the handbrake go and just be like, what the fuck? Like that'll cause them to have to readjust. Now remember, they're fast as balls. Like physically, also the quick flex can be like, stop doing that and like fix it all. But it'll buy us precious seconds to maybe get Hello back into position.
Yeah,
Let's
my
do it.
goal with the stopping is to literally stop it with such a jolt that it hits, like they hit their head and possibly get like concussed or knocked out, that we don't even have to worry about them when we're in there. Like that's specifically jerk stop.
Okay.
I want to be able to, when Jack tries to make them veer, I want to jump on the top of the vehicle. Like, let's be real.
Okay, I didn't want to make you do that, but okay. Can you phase through things?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No,
But I can
okay.
get tiny.
I believe I can fly.
If you no, then you'd be a bug on a windshield. Okay, we're not.
No. I have other things I can do. But
Okay.
A voluntary bug on a windshield.
Like a bug stabbing into a windshield, holding on for support. Okay, so first I'm going to need anyone who is operating a vehicle, give me your percentile roll for piloting that vehicle.
Okay.
Yes.
Which I
Can I make myself invisible?
Sure.
Sweet. Might do that.
Spend the ISP, or
I got a 1. Ooh, a 34 out of 94. Is that good?
that's very good. Harkins does a great job with success on horsemanship, riding his robot horse. What's your robot horse's name again?
Delilah.
Dahlia, not Delilah.
So
Dahlia.
close. So close. I'm bad with names, so that was really good.
And now we need one from Hello. If you don't,
Is it navigation or am I doing hacking because I'm like
no,
USBing it?
you are technically using your telemechanics, which is free for you, so it is 88%. So roll D100 and get under 88% to pilot anything you are connected with.
Wink.
Nice.
Success with your 29.
I know
Alright.
my baby and my baby knows me.
So I'm just going to remind our viewers that if you sub, or what was it, 500 bits gets you a reroll.
Indeed.
A 100 bits will give you can give someone a 10 plus 10% to their next check.
Indeed.
And yeah.
1,000 bits is a crit, or a tier 2 sub is crit. I don't know.
Okay.
Are there crits in? Crits?
Double damage. If you crit on a skill check, I give you extra stuff if you get like under
Okay.
5.
There you go.
You get more information.
Now, Kevin, just real quick, just so I know, in case this doesn't completely stop them and simply slows them down, is there a portion of this model of car that I know that I could hit or get Harkins to shoot that wouldn't completely butt fuck the car into oblivion, but would make it like hinky, like oh shit, and make them
Like a Walmart cart, how the wheel like
yeah, like I know that these cars don't have wheels, and I don't want to shoot out the hover portion because the last time Harkins did that, it completely made the truck drop when we hit the caravan. So is there some portion that could affect their HUD, their ability in any way from the outside of the vehicle?
Okay, so
The antenna or something. That
knocking out the windshield will make driving very difficult, as wind speeds at 400 miles per hour are real rough.
Okay.
That would also knock out their HUD. You're not familiar with the exact brand of car, but if you roll me a pilot hovercraft.
Yep.
Or actually, do you have auto mechanics? That would, because if you roll me a pilot, I'll make you do it.
Auto hover mechanics. Yes.
Yes, roll that. No successes. So this is not a model you're familiar with the setup of.
I'm more about bikes. I don't like sports.
Which-
I have electrical engineering.
You do have electrical engineering. You can roll that to see
You
if
just
you
got
want to
really
find.
cool. Oh, that's my internet.
Mine is also really bad tonight. If I interrupt anybody, it's because I don't know that you're speaking.
Yeah, like I was like,
Time all of you are frozen.
yeah, you just got real quiet real quick. So what was that you were saying about?
If you were going to give me an electronics, I'll take that at negative 10%.
Okay.
Meaning if you have a 70%, you have to roll under 60, etc.
Okay.
Because it is in operation, and you rolled a 2.
Shit.
So you know,
This is what I do, baby.
if this is your standard kind of hover engine, it is connected at least to some kind of firing starter, and you know where to, if you could get into the system, and you know where the wire that connects the batteries to the engine is most likely to be, though it will be hard to pierce the engine or pierce the armor plating around that area. If someone can get 1 point of mega damage in that exact spot.
Oh my God, Harkins. This is.
Yeah.
It's like with the Death Star, and there's that stupid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Which will knock out the engine, but not all the other
So
safety systems.
So is there like no, that's good because I don't want to kill the person inside, and that's kind of what I trying not to do that anymore. So if there is like a port or a hole like that, like an exhaust pipe that is to be shot through? Like, is there a way for a bullet to reach there? Is that how the mine bullets work?
If the car was not moving, a sniper might be able to hit it under the right conditions, hit the exhaust. There is a weakness in the stylistic part where there's like an unnecessary fin.
Yeah.
Right under that fin, you can get that one wire that connects the whole engine to
Well,
the...
I am a trick shot.
Yeah, and we're gonna slow this sucker down.
Speed is nearly impossible unless you are a trick shot.
Unless you're a fucking cowboy side slinger riding a robot horse, goddamn.
I am.
What else do you need?
We just happen to know one.
So that is plan B in case you can't completely stop the car, because Hello's still grasping it. In case you can't completely stop it, or at least slow it down enough for Harkins to like get that fucking shot off if we can. Yeah.
I can't believe you had a good plan, but you have a good plan.
This is what I do, man. I've never had a team before. This is pretty great.
Everyone is getting into position. Let me just roll a percentile for no good reason. And it's 63, so that actually bodes well for you. All right.
63 is a good number. 63 is a good number.
It's a good number for y'all because that means the what were the name? The Mephisto's horsemen, Mephisto's horsemen have not figured out where Jasmine is going, unlike you.
Yeah.
And we got rid of the greenskins, right?
And you got the greenskins are moving out of the Warrens. One or two of them might still be a problem, but they're not nearly as much as before.
We'll deal with them. I'm sure they're not far behind. We'll deal with that when it comes to it.
Yeah.
This might become a keep away game in a minute, but we'll get to that one thing at a time.
You get yourselves into position with 3 seconds to go. Does anyone have anything they want to trigger or activate before?
Well, and for me, invisible.
You're invisible on the back of Jack's bike.
Are we going to be like really close to the vehicle?
That's the goal. The goal is to get it within 40 feet of Hello, which while moving at least 100 through the middle of a city is going to be tricky, but not impossible.
And I'm trying to steer them towards you by when they come through this building, I'm going to be like, raw, and like roaring my bike as loud as it can at them so that they're like, holy shit, and they turn. Because the saws are, don't run into me, I'm mega damaged.
So.
Because. So here's the thing. If I get. We'll see if I'll need to do it. I don't. Okay.
Okay, so everything happens at once.
Yay.
Jack, give me that.
Yeah.
You see the outside of a barber shop that is closed just explode outwards, and a red, like...
Now it's open.
Red... I said Ferrari before, but I meant Lamborghini. Because those are the most space-looking cars to me. Because that was the kid I was growing up. Just
love it
through and then up the little
bursts.
It doesn't roughly the same experience. Bursts through, not
probably. Yeah.
Not at all. And 10 feet into the air, skimming along the second floor of a building, kind of sideways, and it comes back down right into. Who does it come down into?
Did it go past me yet?
Not yet. It's hitting the point where your ambush is.
Me first. I'm steering them towards. We're basically corralling them.
Give me a hover cycle check, and then that will determine how much horror factor they need to save against. So give me your drive 37, which is very good. So they need a 14 to not freak out and do something dumb. You want them to succeed on this. They got a 16, so they didn't do something dumb. So they do what you wanted.
They don't panic and steer into a wall.
Panic and go right
or
into
just
you.
Run into you.
Yes.
That's the Jasmine I know. There you go.
Jasmine takes it, instead of hitting you up above you, kind of almost upside down, right into.
Can I graze my metal hand on
Well,
it?
I want to.
Like Shamu the
grab the-
whale.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you're jumping on the vehicle. I forgot
Now
about
this
that.
thing is happening at 100 miles an hour. How are you planning to stick yourself to this? There are several spells that you could use to stick yourself to something,
Spider-Man.
What kind of?
like
I don't
some
know what
kind of
spells I have. Let me look.
adhesive spells, maybe a carpet of.
Oh God, I got one of those, but I'm not in position.
Well, let's say you were.
Use your spew
Yeah.
glue. Does anyone have spew
Wait.
glue? The spell.
Oh, but that
No, I don't have a spell that will let me stick to something.
Okay, but do you want to attempt to stab into it then and like grab on? You're definitely gonna get your knife onto it, but will you do enough to stick? And then will you be able to hold onto your knife for the 2 following questions?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh,
Roll a d20 to strike with any dagger bonuses you have.
you're hurting the car.
It's
You are.
fine.
You're just putting a little scratch in it. A
That's a
26.
26.
Holy shit.
So you take both of your magic knives and just at the exact right time jam up into the car and it just gets you off the back of the bike.
What the
I know I scratched it, but it's not that bad. It's fine.
Jack, give me a
It's under the car. They'll never know.
Jack, give me a piloting roll.
Okay.
As the sheer force of this, all right, you are not sent into a wall. Though you are, the back of your bike just jams into the ground, leaving a giant rut from your saw blades.
Awesome.
Waking up a homeless guy who's like, huh? Ugh. Goes right back to sleep.
Hey, Gary. Hey, Gary.
Hey, Ugh.
Gary.
Love Gary.
Sleepy Gary. Narco Gary.
Gotta go.
It's not drugs. It's narcolepsy.
I had a roommate in college with that. She's the best.
There's a guy at work who has narcolepsy and he's a security guard, so it's kind of funny to me.
Yep. I will tell you, for a music major, narcolepsy is not a good thing.
No, it's real rough. It's not good. However, back to this fantasy world where things aren't as terrible. Except the world ended. So,
I mean,
so now I need Iola, you've been working on your acrobatics, so I'll let you maintain grip on this. Because you've
Thanks.
been working on your acrobatics specifically.
But your face is like,
It is not easy. You don't have a ton of maneuverability, but you're on there.
And
Yeah.
you're probably saliva left. You're probably like
That's
very
all right.
dry. Or,
Oh, yeah.
She knows
No.
to keep her mouth shut.
This
so many bugs.
now the Lamborghini is going to come down and hit right in front of the McFly with "Hello" on top of it, on top of the gun turret. I'm going to say, or
like
did you want to be?
arm just
I don't-
like. No, I figured I would be on top of it because that's where I drive from.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just my beefy arm goes, stop. You violated the law. It's been a good time since I've seen a good brawl. Okay, we're done.
So this will be very difficult to pull off. Roll a
Am I rolling the paralysis?
no, because you don't really roll for that normally.
That's true.
Though the driver is I'm going to give the driver a save. It is going to be +3 because of who they are. 14 +3. That is enough so that you don't have an easy shot at it. But I will give you. What would you do? So you reach out to connect to the machine, but as soon as you start to feel the computer, you're feeling it move exactly out of your range, just as you're connecting.
Can this is going to be a GM to figure out because it's going so fast. Can I clairvoyance while I do so that I can get a better angle as to where to get
I
that
would
moment?
not give you clairvoyance. Do you have other psychic powers? Do you have, let's see.
I just
There's
love
one called
clairvoyance.
Psychic Omnisight, which I don't know if you have. Astral projection wouldn't work.
I have mechanical and just electrical diagnosis.
Let's see. Oh,
Mechanic telemechanic
No, actually-
operation.
Here's the thing. You were not aware you actually have this power. Let me see if it's under the correct. Because there's some powers that you are not aware of that you have.
Bring him out, baby. Let's see what this means.
Sensitive
so excited.
powers, object read, machine ghost, remote viewing. All right, burn 4 ISP,
Okay.
and you have the power presence sense. Yeah, you actually have the power presence sense, so never mind.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
So you use a form of presence sense that is slightly. Oh, something went wrong. Evan died. Well, not died. Evan's connection died.
Oh, well.
He just got real
Okay.
still real fast.
I'm fixing the cameras. I am
Speaking-
fixing the cameras.
So if you burn 4 more ISP, you will be able to affect this car with one of the powers. The 2 different powers you could use are telemechanic paralysis or telemechanic possession. Telemechanic possession costs 50 ISP. You have a total of 140, I believe.
140, but did I recoup from last time because I'm down to 80 right now and I didn't take out the 4 yet.
You would have recovered most of it.
Okay.
Because
Because I have a total of 130.
yeah, you would have been back because it's been like a day since the big fight.
Oh, okay.
At least.
so then-
You guys ate and rested in that meantime. So yeah, you'd be at max.
Okay, so I had
Knocked yourself down 4, and then you did the other 4,
so 8.
and then another 4 because I say so.
Okay.
And then you can
So
do
that's
either
16? No. 4.
6 or
Yeah.
12.
12. Okay, so minus 12. Okay.
So you may use either possession for 50 ISP, which will last 2 minutes per level for a total of 8 minutes, or telemechanic paralysis, which lasts 1 minute per level. And you are distracted during this period.
Okay. My only question with that would be I missed my connection died. I just heard I'm distracted. And I don't know why.
Well, because you're focusing on shutting down this machine or taking it over.
Okay, which is fair. So did it work?
Now, as soon as you do that, you lose control of the McFly. You can't use both at once.
That's okay.
So which one did you want to do? Paralysis or possession?
Which one will last longer?
Possession.
Then we'll go with possession because I'd like to
Over can drive.
stop
So
it.
Jover's driving.
Yes, so Jover
I
takes
see what you
control
Yeah.
of that car. Now, here's the thing with telemechanic possession. You have complete control over the
Yes.
machine.
Yes.
It does not respond. It responds to your thoughts and does whatever you want. Physical limitations apply. And so you wanted it to just stop?
The first thing I wanted to do was just hard stop.
Okay, now as soon as you connect with the machine, you realize it does have an airbag.
Okay, that's fine. It's still gonna hurt the crap out of maybe.
Now, here's the thing. Do you want them to stop and trigger the airbag so they hit it, or not trigger the airbag?
Not trigger the airbag.
Okay. Here's how we see how human brains work.
Oh no.
There are rules for this. This will be a roll with impact.
There are rules. Yeah. Okay.
This is
Yeah, no.
there's rules.
They never said anything about, him being dead or alive, and I'm trying to be alive, but at the same time we need
Roll
him.
an 8. Okay. Oh my god, there are rules. Somewhere in Palladium books, there is rules for going at 100 miles an hour to a dead stop for how much damage that takes. I'm going to say 46. Straight to hit points.
Boom, baby.
They would have
Can you guys hear me?
30.
Yes.
we do.
Okay.
They would have about 30 hit points. So you hit, bam, they hit their head, but they are not unconscious. They're just kind of dazed. They will lose initiative and go down. Now, the windows are up. Iola is stabbing into the top of the car. There
Okay.
are 2 very big windows on this car, and the car is at a dead stop. Hello, since you're connected to the radio systems, you are hearing suddenly a lot of chatter about your location. And so time is of the essence.
I would like to be in the car. I can get rid of the person, them, Jasmine. I can get rid of Jasmine, and then we can bounce.
Drive it like you stole it.
Yeah. But I want Hello to drive it. Oh, we just
And now Maxine.
I'm sorry, guys. My call drops and then hers.
Do you both have like Comcast?
Harkins,
Yeah.
do you think that you can destroy one of those windows outright?
My thought was to try and grab the briefcase, and that would distract her enough to allow Aola to take her out.
Now here's the thing.
But Hello has the car, so we can have Hello drive the car.
Hello has
Jasmine's pronoun is them, right?
control of the car. Yes, Jasmine, I've been using them for. Sorry.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, cool.
I had. Yes.
Okay.
So, complete possession of the car. What would you like Hello to do? Because Hello doesn't really know what to do with it now.
I would like Hello to put down the window so I can get in it.
Left or right? Your call. Driver's side or passenger side?
Passenger side.
Passenger side window starts going down. You can see at this point Jasmine has recovered enough to pull out some kind of L20 laser pistol, a very small pistol which does damage, and is like pointing it out that like towards that window and is trying to get their seatbelt off, but it is not coming.
Okay, I'm still invisible, right?
You are completely invisible.
Okay, Harkins, the window is open.
All right, I would like to now telekinetically grab the briefcase if I can see it.
Give me a perception roll. This will be difficult because it's in the back seat of a basically like car with meant for two people and two seats in the back for show. You got an 8, which isn't enough. You'll need to move up, and they'll be able to get a shot on you.
I
Here's
could
my
run in and
thing.
grab
I haven't been able to say anything that I wanted to do yet because I've been too busy fixing the cameras. The minute
Gotcha,
someone had
sorry.
control over it, I wanted to fly down right next to it.
Okay, yeah, you fly down right. You're right next to the car. They might try to take a shot at you.
That's fine.
They have an L20 laser pistol.
Jover wants to
You
know.
don't care.
I do not care.
But, however, sorry, Jover, I'll be right with you in a sec. But
Okay.
They hit you dead center and seem confused when it does nothing to you.
I flick them off, and then now may I grab the briefcase?
Easily, you can very easily see it.
Yeah.
She will attempt to grab it as well. She's a quick flex. Give me.
Can I firebolt her at the same time?
Because Jover
without
was.
your? I'm sorry.
Oh,
We're doing the briefcase grab right now. So give me an initiative roll without your. No, your sixth sense would be active.
Yeah, why would it not be active right now?
Yeah, because you just got shot at. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are a quick flex who get a +5, and then they have
Sure.
minor psychic, so they also get a +6. They get a plus. Actually, I'm just going to give them +9. They get rolled a natural 1, so
I
yours-
literally cannot fail this roll. Okay. there we go.
yeah. They rolled a 10, and you rolled a 31.
Indeed.
So they don't get a hand on it before it goes flying out. Now, Joe.
So I want to know if I can. So I don't know if I have to.
What are you trying? And I'll tell you if you do or not.
I want to just do carpet of adhesion on them to where they can't.
Why did we get a second? Oh, because Evan froze and then came back.
And then I died.
I'm
And then
sorry,
came back.
guys. I'm trying. I don't know what the fuck.
No, at one point we had 2 Evans. It was fun.
Oh.
The more the merrier.
So I'm just gonna say the video on this is gonna be an interesting view. So don't worry about it, people. Just
The Rifts world is taking over, guys. Rifts is actually happening right now.
go to your legislators. Ask for Wi-Fi as a resource for municipal Wi-Fi that should be treated like power and electricity.
we have municipal fiber instead of Wi-Fi.
And Google Fiber or other brands who are less evil. But municipal internet is a valuable resource. Okay.
Like direct connected too. This is so fucked.
No, it's not you. It's your house. It's your entire neighborhood.
My doom is that.
Our entire neighborhood.
The thing with carpet of adhesion is you can do it. However, there is someone invisibly between the window and the person inside.
So when I went out, I didn't.
Complete control of. Let me catch Maxine up. You have complete control of the car.
Okay. Good.
Iola asked you to put down the left window, which you did.
Mhm.
The person inside pointed a laser gun at Harkins, shot, and the laser did absolutely nothing. And Harkins grabbed the briefcase out from their quick, but not nearly quick enough
Nice.
grasp.
I would like to set, if it's possible, to set like an autopilot and or permanent autopilot or whatnot to the nearest like police station or something. Like just
Now, here's the thing:
Set
if
the
you take
car
it to
to
a
go.
police station, the police are going to claim it.
No.
True. To
Also,
take it to where it's supposed to go because I don't have permanency on this.
but if you get on the car, you'll be able to continuously connect to it.
Oh,
But first, Jovra, what you were going to try to carpet of adhesion?
I'm not in between the window yet. I'm still on top.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I was just going to carpet of adhesion them to where they couldn't drive anymore.
I believe that pretty much ruins their day.
Yes. So that way, then Hello would have time to get over and take over because they're just stuck and they can't do anything.
Do you also have Magic Net? Because I think that one's actually more.
No.
Okay.
I only have
Carpet of
carpet.
adhesion will get them stuck there, but they'll still be able to reach the controls. So if for some reason Hello was knocked 40 feet away. All right, so we're just not going to be able to keep everyone on the stream because people keep popping in and off. So we will think of some solutions on the break. But we're not. Would you like us to take a break right now, Sean? Would that help? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So the
that's
carpet of
fine.
adhesion is super flypaper.
roll for sarcasm, saltiness.
Fine.
It's gonna be great, guys.
It can be cast on a floor, table, wall, or on a person. So
Yeah,
I
you
can,
just cast it
and I
on
want
their
to
car
stick
seat
them.
on them. It's-
Right.
You basically throw a glue bomb into their window. They get a saving throw. Let's see. They have a +1 versus magic. 5 is not going to be the spell DC. So they are effectively just like the L20 laser pistol is like glued, pointing straight up at the ceiling. They are just.
Wait, I'm gonna get on the ceiling. Oh, great.
Well, just don't get over that exact tiny spot.
Okay.
Can't move.
Yeah, they can't move at all. Like, even their thing. And the carpet of adhesion lasts for longer than the possession.
Yeah, it lasts for 10
Hello.
melee rounds.
All right, so good call on the using your cell phone.
Yeah, I just had to scream for a second
Yeah,
in
I
my
understand.
house.
Just a number of
I'm-
bombs. Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
There's a few of those. I could hear them from here.
Yeah, it's. The rage is very real right now. Do I sound horrific?
No,
All right.
tolerable.
Sounds like a cell phone.
I'm sorry, Thrak.
Screw
I had to swipe-
internet company.
He
I
was
had
not
this-
prepared with a sign for you, and
I
tonight.
had to swipe my little thing because you were silent. I had to swipe it, and I just saw you. The comedic timing was there.
So you've got Hello is on top of the vehicle with possession of it for 8 minutes.
Yes.
The thing runs super fast. Now, the whole goal now is to get it back to a very certain point, back pretty much next to the junkyard where you started from.
Okay.
All right, team.
That's
I'm
the
going to take
drop-off
an
point.
entirely different way than you to ensure our investment. I'm going to trust the group of you to get that back, and I'm going to fly back on my own with a briefcase because I don't think anyone else knows we have it.
Go with you.
If you can get on real quick, I'm leaving right
I can
now.
try. I just don't want you to be by yourself.
Yeah,
I'm
do
worried.
it. I will go with him.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Harkins if I can.
I'm a
All right.
cowboy on a steel horse I roam.
I know. Let me back you up.
Because he's wanted.
Because
Actually,
I'm wanted.
if you start singing that like in your headset or something, you're gonna hear it start playing like out. Like that song is now playing.
The zombie of Bon Jovi comes and sues you for infringement. No,
He's ahead in a jar at least.
Yeah.
At least.
no, he's not.
And proud that we got him this far.
He's
The rest
buried
of us?
in his XFL stadium. Harkins, give me a prowl.
What was that?
that's I know I have the skill.
Yeah,
it's-
you have the skill.
All right.
What
Well,
you're
I
doing is
actually have it
the-
at 60%. Let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
you're not.
I'm gonna use my
You have a
reroll.
reroll.
That was a nice throw.
There we
6,
go.
you get a 6. So what you do basically is put the blue briefcase, which is roughly the size of one of those hard shell like laptop cases. You basically put it in the saddlebag and then put Wild Bill on top of it.
Yes.
Iola, are you still invisible?
I'm invisible for like 9 minutes, I think.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've got my goo holding my Chire treads on. So it's just this elementary school TV on the car.
have
like
you
Lamborghini.
transferred to the Lamborghini?
Yeah.
All right.
So I want to escort the Lamborghini back to the junkyard because this is the one that would attract the attention.
Yeah.
We would try to avoid it, but if they come at us, we fight them because I still am treating this car like we gotta.
It's a
You know what I mean?
valuable asset at least.
Exactly, and I know they don't want to destroy it, so they're not just gonna sling lead. So okay,
Now-
well, the
You know
greenskins. Yeah.
now, anyone who has now like seen this car for more than a minute knows that this car retails quite highly. The retail value on this
no.
car is going to be very high. It's going to be at least $1 million.
Fuck.
The
So,
thing
like,
is, who's going to buy it, and are you willing to take the heat?
No.
Yes.
Wait, whoa! I'm sorry. Hold on. Are you telling me that I can sell this car to a chop shop for twice the amount of the bounty?
Potentially. However,
Do I know the
will
right people to sell to?
That will also put us.
Yeah, let's just
Like-
take the car back. Let's do the job.
Well, I mean, but if we take the wait, if we take the briefcase back,
No,
If
I want to
Harkin-
know what's in the briefcase first.
fair. But it would be a way to
I'll
keep.
tell you
like,
what. I'll tell you what. I was gonna say, team. I know of a couple places where I might be able to score twice the amount of the bounty that we would get by just turning this in. Do you guys want me to do that?
Now, here's the problem. If
Now, here's the problem.
who sold this car,
It could mean that they send assassins after us.
All right. I would think about it like this, right? We do this job, we get a reputation. We do it right, we get a good reputation. We do it wrong, we get a shit reputation.
We do
Good
it
call.
right.
we do it right.
All right.
I
All
still
right,
want to know what's in the
then,
briefcase, though.
Yeah.
Is it locked?
yes,
How
the
locked?
lock is electric.
Like a big box.
How locked?
We're, we're doing the
locked.
job right.
More locked than anyone could do on the back of a moving horse.
Fine.
We're doing
Have
the
to
job
stop.
right.
This is completely something that you can do, but first, we're going to deal with the group with the car.
Yes.
So those of you on the car are, how are you taking it back to the? I blanked on the name of the metal place.
O'Grady's.
Choppy
Next to
McChoppertons.
O'Grady. Yeah, Choppy McChopperton. Well, no, this is.
Yeah. O'Grady's junkyard.
Oh, it's on my tablet. That's why. Next to O'Grady's is a private place that built this car. I forgot what the name of it is, but it's not important. So yeah, O'Grady's. What path
Babies.
are you taking? You are currently.
My continuity.
I will take. Let me ask you: do I know of a place?
Yeah, I'm following Jack. So
If I go through an incredibly public place,
Mhm.
can I be like, bounty's got? Sorry, boys.
You know,
And-
you could.
Why
And
would
Well,
you
know.
what I'm asking is, if I go through that rich district, that richy district, will the cops be like, "Hey, no sassafrassin, you three," and basically like play like I'm next to the teacher, so you can't punch me, all the way to the junkyard, like being a shitheel? Because otherwise, I would want to.
That is
I
a
would wanna-
very risky game.
Okay, then otherwise, I would want to
Fast.
just run through the what?
All right. So in the Discord, our private Discord, I'm putting a rough map. I will then upload it to Roll20.
That is a rough map.
That's one rough, gnarly map. That's a strong looking map. Look how tough it is. I
Sexy.
I cannot do with you guys.
That's one sassy map.
Got weird.
I can I say that we go through the Warrens because I think that would be really fun.
I mean, that's
Now-
where you are.
How are you going through the? You are in the Warrens, but you can cut through more of the Warrens as opposed to going into the Merchant Quarter, which will raise the risk of greenskins and Mephisto's horsemen.
Going through the Merchant District?
If you go through the Magic District where you know horsemen were, that raises your risk of running into them. There is still a risk they'll try to cut you off.
You should go through the Hermes Bazaar.
I want to go where there is least amount of the horsemen. I'd rather deal with the greenskins than the horsemen because I don't want any of my team to die and I don't want any random people to die from the horsemen just shooting at us. So if we need to risk greenskins, I'd rather risk some greenskins.
Do we still have? Are we still shuttling people in this car?
Jasmine's still in there. You know that they're not unconscious but glued in place.
Okay.
Wait,
So cute.
the driver's still in there?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everybody was robot voices before I got kicked out, so I'm coming in blind a little bit here. That's fine.
Jovra has glued them into the car so they can't, like, their hands are on one thing
Literally?
on the wheel. But like the wheel is
I'm
turning,
driving.
and their hand is moving as the wheel turns, but they're like fighting it every inch of the way.
He's like, get off the car! I'm like,
They can't do anything.
Can I tap in and talk to them? To Jasmine.
Yeah, sure.
yeah, I'll put
Jasmine.
the comm through the radio.
Yeah, hello does that.
Good, there
Hey,
you go.
Jazzy, good old Jasmine, how you doing? It's Jack.
Who?
Jack, we used to run on the racing circuit. You weren't in there for long.
Smashed up Jack?
No, different Jack. So
Rubble
listen.
Jack? Oh no, wait, that one's dead.
Nope. Yeah, that's that. He's dead. He definitely died.
in the
Smash
box.
that, Jack.
Nope. Listen. So I'm the Jack with the big metal arm and the robot eye.
Gonna be more specific.
Okay, don't worry about it. So listen, Jasmine, we got you, right? We're turning in the car, but
Yeah,
relax. Luckily for you, nobody wants you. You understand? The bounty wasn't for you. It's just for the car and the briefcase. So we're just gonna bring that back, and hopefully we'll cut you loose before the client shows up. Bada bing, bada boom. You're free to go. You just got to be chill until we get there, okay?
I mean, I'm chill. I'm just gonna.
Stop fighting. I see you
Is that the
so
fun?
tense that there's veins coming out in your head. So you're gonna have to chill out.
Well, yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know. I know you quick flex like to move, but you just gotta sit still for a couple
Yeah.
minutes.
This is thrilling. I love this. This is fantastic.
Yeah, well, it's about to probably get more exciting. Don't worry about it. So just know if you try to escape, I don't care if you escape, but the car's ours. You understand?
Did you see that move I made when I jumped over you? It was awesome.
That was pretty cool. Hey, do you like how my team got you though?
That was pretty
Pretty good,
cool. I mean, I
pretty good pit
did
maneuver,
not
huh?
see the toaster until the last moment.
Yeah. No, she's like that. She's like literally like a pile of garbage.
And then you
you
have
just don't even see her coming.
super fast cowboy, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh man, we had some plans for him. So he's my sidekick. Anyway, so we're gonna get
Hey,
you in there.
you know I can hear this, right?
I am not.
Mute him. Hello. Anyway.
And you're just hearing me. I am not a toaster.
Oh, cool.
And I'm not your goddamn
Cool. What are you?
sidekick, Jack.
As you can see, my
Can I
team
be your
still needs
sidekick?
to be reined in a little. I mean, do you want to join the Iron Riders?
Yeah, sure. Sounds fun.
No, you don't. Listen, just sit tight. Don't panic. We're not here to kill you. I just wanted to touch base, let you know. Little professional courtesy.
Duck and roll a dodge
Okay.
as a rocket comes flying
A fucking rocket?
from the roof of one of the buildings towards the hover cycle with the saws on it.
That's my hover cycle.
I know.
Where is Dodge?
It may
I
not
got
be for long.
Do I get any situational bonuses?
No. You needed a
I-
warning. Not plus 9.
13.
Oh, fuck.
Doge.
Can I?
I
can't
accidentally
roll.
pressed the back button. You
I
got a
can't
13
roll
on
my-
the dodge? I have to roll that attack, actually.
Can I throw my hover cycle skill into this at all and
No.
be awesome on my? Okay.
I'll call it a 15 because you get another +2, I think, for your combat training while flying hover cycles or something. Or I'm
something.
confusing things.
No, that sounds right. I think it's a +5 though, so it's fine.
All right, so they roll a 9 to hit you, and just the rocket goes wide and just flies up in the air, and a large, basically what has now happened is a flare that backlights you, so that everyone pretty much on like the first 2 floors can kind of see the car.
Is this
Great.
Can I tell where it came from?
It came from the roof of one of the buildings. You see what looks to be a skinny kid with like a biker vest, a mohawk, like not implants, but like tech punk gear strapped to their face, like a scanner, a cyberjack that doesn't go in but goes into the scanner.
Booster boy.
This is what might be called a wannabe. They are wearing a bio harness that a juicer would wear, but there's nothing in it.
That's really sad. Like, he's got some odd hopes and dreams in his life.
Yeah, this kid is about 13, 14,
Aww.
and is currently lying on their back after having fired the rocket launcher that was way too big for them.
Can I get my motorcycle like right up over to them?
No, he's on the roof, right?
He's on a roof, so yeah, you could jump
Oh.
up there, but
Drover, strike that little fuck with lightning.
Well, that escalated quickly.
That son of a bitch tried to hit me with a rocket. Hey, you little fuckhead. Does he look at me?
he's lying on his back. Hard
You
to
little
see.
shitbird, I know you're up there. Get the fuck back down here.
Can I see them?
You can move the hovercraft up far enough that you can and roll down a window if you want to cast something at him.
Yeah, I can do some called lightning.
I'm just saying, you're the one who was like, let's do this the right way. Now you're killing a 14-year-old child. I'm not there.
Yeah, I wasn't
I'm-
expecting you to
I'm-
actually listen to me.
I'm not there or anything. I'm
well,
just saying.
I mean, can
you
I?
get attacked.
Yeah, no, let's just go. Can we?
Can I roll detect ambush to see if there's more of them?
Sure. Yes, absolutely. That is what that skill does. Success. So
One.
you see a couple little spots where if someone knew your route would be rough, but you don't see anyone in them or planning it. Looked like that kid was just taking a shot and hoping for the best.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I got you. All right. Well,
Question.
that's fine.
Mhm.
Yes.
Can I, because I know how I figured out where the car and stuff would be going and all that, can I put into the navigations of the car a different route than we're actually going to be taking?
I mean, yes, but to get to that information, someone would have to physically try to or mentally try to connect with the car using some kind of skill like telemechanics, which would require them to be very close.
Okay.
And they'd have to set the kind of trap that you all set, but knowing your destination would be very difficult.
Okay.
Very few people have that kind of psychic power on demand.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I just wanted to see because I'm like, if I could do it, somebody else may be able to. So try and
The thing
trip
is,
them up.
if you can do it, you are a unique thing.
That's
Not
also
everything
true.
has your abilities.
That's also true.
And you don't get the feeling you're dealing with a team of psychic gray seers who can predict the future.
That's true.
You do hear a number of explosions coming from the Mystic Quarter. And you very quickly hear what sounds like some kind of massive roar coming from the Mystic Quarter. Jovra, you know that was a dragon's roar.
Oh, great.
And that is a kind of roar that a dragon will do to instill fear in a large group.
Oh,
I tell everyone, dragon, fear.
That's why we're not. That's why we're not in that part of the city.
And then you hear no further explosions from over there.
they have a dragon on the cops.
Do I know who that would have been?
You have no idea.
Okay. I told you guys, Merktown, full surprises. You can find anything here. Let's fucking go.
All right, you make it through, the
Let's
spokes, and you're coming back through the hub. Now, Harkins, you intentionally want to get there on a different time scale, too. You want to get there after them, right?
I do. I want to make sure that we got no one following us, that these are almost like two ships in the night passing each other.
All right, so first, there is going to be as you are approaching very quickly, Hello actually can push this thing faster than Jasmine was able to. Jasmine doesn't have the abilities.
Yeah, I was going to say I've got that one.
You can increase the speed of a thing 10%, and yeah, so this thing just goes flying through. You see a quick, what looks to be ambush, and a number of spells are about to be slung at the front of the car. So
Hey guys, watch this.
give me an initiative roll plus 6 for you.
Okay. Combat? No, basic.
16, 14, 9. You have to beat 16, or let's see what you roll. Your initiative plus 6. And we'll see if one of their spells gets off.
Your initiative's on the front page.
17.2, which is more than enough. It's all initiative is also on the combat page, I think, right?
Oh.
Is it on combat?
It doesn't matter. 17.2 is just enough. So you see as you go past a
Oh, it is on
bolt
initiative too.
of electricity fires right in front of you or right behind you, and immediately behind you there's like a sign on the other side, and there's like a robot dancing, and as it hits, that robot just shudders and goes to immediate dead stop. Someone cast a spell that kills electronics and missed you.
Yes.
I
did not like that dance style anyway.
Jack, give me another dodge with a plus 5, because you have now seen that someone's kind of laid this trap, and you're ready for it, to avoid the magic net that's going to come for you. 10 is not enough, so you get caught. Your bike gets caught in the magic net.
Can I grind through it with my chainsaw wheels?
It will take a little bit. You might have to fight someone.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Jovra, you
And I would have been behind, so I would have seen all this, so I would have.
give me a dodge as well. And then if you'd like to take an action, you may.
Combat.
Moving right along. Moving right along.
11. All right, so you also get caught up in a magic force wall, or a force wall is basically boxing in that the Lamborghini blasted past before the force cage got dropped into place. You know this is a magic one-sided wall, just basically blocking a road, which is just past, and you stop the car in time to not hit that wall full force. Now you see in front of you, Jericho Jack's bike is plastered to the ground with a magic net that the wheels are sawing through, but will take some time.
My baby.
You see two guys with blue or red cloaks, fake prosthetic devil horns coming up, and one of them has tattoos along his arm, one of which is a web. The tattoos are not Atlantean at all. This is just a human with tattoos, and the other one is holding some kind of weird magic gun.
You say tattoos, and we're all like, no!
Hello, do you turn around, or do you get to you have a clear shot at the base, or you could go?
We tell her to go.
Yeah, I'm 100% going. There's no, I know my team is going to have a shit show, and I'm not all about that. My job is driving. My job is getting. My job is going.
All right, give me one more.
So I am gone.
To see if you can keep the car in good condition without destroying it more.
Okay, so that would be.
You get
skills.
an 88 to pilot basically whatever you're psychically connected. Oh wait, no, yeah, 88.
Oh,
go with 88.
So then it's that D100, right?
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
89. Hold on, let me just double check that it's an 88 and not better.
I mean, you have a reroll.
I do have a reroll.
Just reminding you.
But we'll see what this number is, whether it passes or not.
This does not pass.
Then I'm a reroll. That's
All right, spend that reroll.
spent.
45. All right, much better.
Thank you for that reroll.
Yay.
You made this epic. Thanks, guys.
So you managed to not hit the guy with the cabbages. And
Nice.
behind him, the 2 guys holding a pane of glass. And
Not my cabbages.
And then behind them is the woman with just cans of paint. And then behind that, a guy on a ladder painting a wall that would have just splashed all over the car.
I kind of really think that would have been hilarious though. At the last final stretch, just like, and you just see Hello's like 8-bit smile.
Destroy the entire fucking car.
So
I
you
did
get this
it.
car in.
I did it. I brought it to the place.
We'll call this fine condition. It would be comic graded at like an 8.7. Couple of stab wounds in it. Yeah.
They don't know those exist. It's under the car. It's free.
So it's on top of the car.
It's on top of the car.
Oh, never mind.
So you pull into the garage. The thing shuts down quickly behind it, and a number of mercenaries are there, holding weapons. None of them are pointing at you. And the man inside is wearing a black suit, the man inside is wearing a jet black suit, black sunglasses, black tie. It says, "Make sure no one tries to get in here."
As I try to get in here.
No, behind.
Oh, okay.
Welcome, Merc. Hello. What's your name?
Hello.
And with that, we're gonna cut to break.
I'm in the comm going, don't make any deals, don't talk to him until we get there.
I have that stupid like 8-bit grin on my face right now with the little X eyes, just like stupid 8-bit. Hello.
You give a weird look and so it's time for a break. I'd like to say thank you to our sponsor Roll20 and all the other amazing sponsors, and I believe we've got something new.
Yeah, we have something new. I'm very excited. Okay, we'll be right back in just a second after these messages. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you get a second during break, you should check out one of our amazing sponsors. We're now proudly sponsored by Roll20, the best virtual tabletop for all your role-playing needs. Over 4 million people use Roll20's virtual tabletop to power their favorite games. And with more modules than you can shake a stick at on their new revamped storefront, you'll definitely find something for your group to enjoy. Sign up today by clicking the link below or heading to roll20.net/start/WTTP. Tabletop Loot is an amazing place to get your dice bags, dice boxes, and more. And now you can get 15% off your purchase at tabletoploot.com by using the code WTTPDICE at checkout. Tabletop Loot. Your party starts here. While you're at it, check out our so awesome merch store, So Nerdware. So Nerdware is the place to find all your Welcome to the Party merch and other amazing stuff too. Head on over to sonerdware.com and use the code WELCOME at checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear. Devin Rue, the amazing mistress of maps, has kindly supported the channel since the beginning and provides graphics for many of our streams. Head on over to rueinc.com to check out some of the best fantasy cartography on the web. Our Patreon supports the creators and producers of the channel by providing Roll20 subscriptions, cost coverage for video hosting, and more. If you want to support the channel while getting podcasts a week early, gaming articles that are published on Patreon first, a shout out during our break, and more, head on over to patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg and throw us a $1 or $5. And last, but certainly not least, help out the party. Subs and bits not only support the stream, but also every 500 bits or a tier 1 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a reroll or system equivalent, and every 1000 bits or tier 2 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a crit or system equivalent. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. The game will be back in just a few minutes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy, the chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
currently we're talking about Princess Tutu, the anime, and whether or not Kevin was pooping, because we all want to know whether or not Kevin was pooping. We're coming back in. We're just coming back in. All right, we're in. Okay, welcome back, everyone.
We were talking about pooping. Hello, everyone. And tutus. Pooping and tutus.
Princess is pooping. So anyhow, previously on Rips,
Dear God, what have we done?
that's a good recap too. All right, so to catch everybody up, if you just kind of came here, the crew has attempted to track down the car thief and quick flex alien Jasmine Ace, as they had stolen basically a Lamborghini that had been retrofitted and modified and turned into the fastest hover car out there. In the back was a briefcase that was worth several $100,000 on its own. The entire thing, both the briefcase and the car being returned in generally good condition, will net the group $500,000 or credits, which is a lot of money.
That's more money than any of us deserve.
Not me. I deserve that much.
So, you, or the group, Hello has succeeded in getting the car back. However, Joe Rem and Jericho Jack have been isolated by a gang who you could easily suspect to be Mephisto's horsemen? Horsemen. I keep wanting to say horse riders.
Shit.
And Iola and Harkins have taken the briefcase separately as insurance to bring back a separate way. But first, Harkins would like to see what's inside.
Only if we think we can. I don't want to push it.
All right, so we'll go to that right now.
Yeah.
Harkins and Iola, as you meander
Push it real
at
good.
a very subtle pace towards the destination.
So, Aola, my question is, how easy would that thing to be to open? And then how easy again would it be to close and appear that it was never opened?
How difficult is the lock?
It is a high-tech electronic lock. Do you have skills in locksmithing
And
or
I have
lockpicking?
I have skills in lockpicking, but I also have...
Do you have basic electronics?
No, but I do have,
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. I just have to find it. Energy disruption. So I could knock it out for like a few minutes, and then I use the magic, and when the magic elapses, the items work perfectly again with no sign of malfunction, damage, or energy loss.
All right, that will knock out the electronic portions of the lock, but will not open it. However, you can then use your lock-picking skills. This will take... How long does that spell last?
That spell lasts 3 minutes a level, and we're 4, so 12 minutes.
All right, so you will have one attempt at doing this, as it will take you roughly 8 to 10 minutes to pick the lock.
I'll try.
It is a complex lock with a series of with the keys.
Will I break it? When I look at it, will I break it or do anything that makes it look like it appeared to be picked if I pick it and fail?
Depends on how badly you fail.
Well, I have a reroll, so hopefully not too badly.
So hopefully you don't fail twice.
Okay. All right.
Our rerolls have been real helpful lately, though.
Yeah.
And
Like,
we're running low on them.
We are.
Ew.
Hint, hint, chat. All right.
Okay, so if you get me in a place where I can look at it for a bit.
Yeah, we got a little time.
Okay.
You can easily find a place where you can duck into an alley and kick out the 2 or 3 people in there and kind of be private.
Okay, I have used energy disruption to cut out the electronic, and then I'm going to use pick locks.
All right. A success, a very good success. Inside the box is a series of diagrams and a data chip. The diagrams are printed on blue and white paper. They are very old. The diagrams are for a vehicle very similar to the one that you had just seen. However, they clearly do either of you speak Technocant?
I do.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, Technocant is the language of engineering and...
Ravers.
No, not Reavers.
Don't techno can't, techno can.
It's basically like all the programming languages and metric turned into so scientists from any background can talk to each other.
Oh, it's nerd talk.
It is nerd talk.
I feel like I would be able to talk that, but at the same time, I can't find it. I'm just curious.
It's included in your abilities.
Oh, okay.
I didn't feel a need to list it separately as it
Gotcha.
is the same percentage as all your other abilities.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, so in there you see that these are technical specifications for a extremely maneuverable sport vehicle, and that the factory that was creating them, based in Mexico, had been basically finding a way to see if this would work with the kind of new armor that was being talked about. These are very old. So you're thinking these documents themselves are pre-riffs, trying to find a way to work with basically early MDC armor into a sport car.
Okay, I am going to use my USP to cast Total Recall so that I can remember this. And I will remember it. I have to do... It costs to remember it. And I have to roll to see how much is retained.
So I think that's rolled when you need it.
Okay, cool.
Or if you'd just like to do that right now.
I might just do it right now so I don't forget of how much I
let's do that now, but you will stand by this. This will be how much you remember.
Yeah, and this will just be like a universal skill, right?
Yeah, just a D100, I believe. Total recall is right here.
Oh,
I started keeping all my psionic powers next to me. All right. Let's see what you rolled. 96.
Oh, really? Not great.
So here's the thing: you can only recall the concepts and a number of the ways you can recall bits about the engine, but not like specific fuel mixes, specific polymers that they recommend, or faults that they've seen in what they had built.
Okay. Cool. And then
there is a weird sheen to this paper as well. If you try to apply certain types of light to it, it will make it basically like fade out the paper. Like it's Xerox proof, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, and then there's a data chip, but we really have no way of figuring out what's on that, and we don't have a lot of time. So.
All right.
Yeah, you've got a couple of minutes before you want to get this thing back in the case.
Put it back in.
The auto lock engages.
Put it back in. Lock it.
Good. Let's go.
With your technical skill, which you do have some of, you would know that the lock may show a brief power failure, but nothing that would indicate a like some kind of weird anomaly, but nothing that would indicate that it had been opened.
Okay.
And they'd have to specifically be looking for it.
Okay.
So we're going to go back to Jovra and Jack. There are these two men there. One's holding a weird gun with, like, the way it's built is like a box with a handle, and it's just like a weird crystal jamming out two different sides of it. That was clearly the thing they tried to shut down the Lamborghini with.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tattooed person has, you can see a spider web on their elbow. Tattoo.
So where are they in relationship to me and to Jack?
And there is a force wall in front of you. Let's say they are in an alley. The street is 20 feet wide. Jack's bike is in the middle of the street, glued down.
And these are Mephisto's horsemen?
Two of these two appear to be members of Mephisto's horsemen.
So,
Is it just these two?
That you can see at the moment, yes.
Okay. All right.
but Jack can't move, right?
No, I can move my bike. Oh, wait, can I? Is it my bike that's stuck, or is it me and my bike that's stuck?
It would be both. Actually, roll a specific save for yourself. Save versus magic. Roll your save versus magic.
Okay. Not
Well,
good. 4.
That's a 4. It's not going to do it. Jack is kind of stuck as well, but you can move your limbs, like your arms. But like your leg is stuck to the bike, which is stuck to the ground.
All right. Okay. I love it. Can I still get my shotgun?
Yeah, you notice they're both armed as well, and they're like, so, might as well get something out of this.
Did you stick my fucking bike to the ground, you goddamn son of a bitch? And I'm going to point to the one with the spider web elbow.
And we're like, what are you going to give us? Not walking away with nothing. We can take your bike.
Why don't you come on over here and come and get it? How about that, you little fucking... Oh, I'm so bad. I'm trying to pull my fucking leg out of this goddamn thing.
Jover, what are you doing?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, are they standing next to each other? Are they close to Jack?
They are on opposite sides of the street. One's about 25 feet from Jack on the edge of an alleyway next to a dumpster. The other one is in the doorway of a disused, broken down garage.
I know what my plan is.
Okay.
Is it shooting?
But if...
Yeah.
Yeah. But if Jover, if you have a different plan, by all means.
So is one of them within 30 feet of me?
Are you in the car still? Yeah, but you can get out of the car. You can, if you
I
want.
can get out of, yeah.
So yeah, we'll say it's in 30 feet of you.
Which one?
The one in the doorway. The one without the tattoo.
The one without the tattoo, the one with the something?
The one with a magic gun, yes.
Okay. Well, the beautiful thing about Carpet of Adhesion is that I could cast it as many times as I want to. So if I'm going to do that to that guy.
Yeah.
All right, so Carpet of Adhesion is
You get stuck to the ground, and you get stuck to the ground.
Oh, it's the greatest spell. It really is the most inconvenient goddamn thing.
Can my vibro claws cut through this?
Eventually, roll 2d6 for me.
This is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he gets a save versus magic.
Good.
It will take you 8 rounds to do that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope. Much like this guy who's about to take. He has a plus 4.
I'm stuck here for the foreseeable
he needs to get a
future.
plus 13, I believe. A 13 or higher to break your magic.
Yeah.
He rolls a 7, so he is Carpet of Adhesion with his gun to the wall.
Ah, you dick. How's that feel? Fuck yourself.
Let me see Carpet of Adhesion real quick. Can he get a...
Cursing back and forth.
Yeah, I'm just screaming at him because I can't do anything, so I'm just super pissed. Eat shit, you fuckhead.
Yeah, here's the thing. If successful versus magic throw made, the player rolls 2d6 to see how many melee rounds it will take to pull free. If you fail,
wait.
you're stuck for the entire duration. Effective even against cyborgs, power armor, and robots.
Oh yeah, so it's going to take you...
So it's 10 rounds for me.
Yeah, it'll be 30 rounds to cut yourself free.
Oh, is that all?
40 rounds for that guy to cut himself free.
Hail.
I'll be out
Crazy.
by Christmas,
If you
but you're gonna be
save, it
waiting.
works. If you save, it works.
If you
Sorry.
save, you can get out sooner. You're still stuck. You just get out sooner.
It's a hell of a spell.
Yeah.
That's a
40
good thing that I had that
rounds.
10 extra.
Remember,
Wow, like-
kids, Rifts is not balanced. It's not a balanced
No.
game.
No, because I'm like suddenly thinking like,
Not
why
even
doesn't everyone just
close.
use that spell all the time? And then combat's going to take like 9 hours.
That's
Eh.
why.
Yeah,
Probably because combat's gonna take. Yeah.
and so that might have to change. All right,
Okay.
Speaking of
Okay,
which,
I just wrote it. I just typed it in there how it was in the book.
Nope, you're not wrong. That's how it is in the book. I'm looking at it.
If you'd like to change it, we can do that. But
I'll let you know.
okay.
We are going to change it. It will
Okay.
be different.
okay,
All right.
thank you.
Because effective even against robots.
And cyborg power armor cyborgs.
Yeah, so you can just. I don't.
I don't like you. Sit, stay.
Yeah,
I
so
get-
just every battlefield is a carpet of adhesion by
I
carpet of
know.
adhesion, and then someone bombs it, and everyone's dead.
I know. So if you'd like to fix that broken thing,
We'll do that later.
we'll do that later. Okay.
All right, so there is currently standing. Jack is glued to the ground. This guy is glued to a wall. There is a tattooed man, and there is Jovra. Jovra, what would you like to try to do to this tattooed man? He's going to attempt to do something to you at the same time.
Lightning.
So how far away is
Where's my tattoo magic list?
Um,
He's about 100 feet away from you.
can
Oh,
I
no.
run that distance in 7 seconds?
Half a round. Oh God, what is your speed? Your speed is exactly listed.
30.
Let's say yes. Yes, you may.
Because I would like to use time slip and
Okay.
just all of a sudden like be right there and just basically like grab them, because I can use time slip. I can grab and I can be there and all of a sudden just like boom.
In his grill.
Yeah.
All right, you're in his grill.
Yes.
Spend the PPE.
heart, Jovra.
Yep.
Where's the
I
list
am.
of- There they are. Sorry, I was looking at my tattoos. So what are you doing once you're there?
Can't see. So
his neck.
yeah, I would like to get up. And I just punch him for right now.
You may attempt to, yes. Just swing it at him.
No.
Well, I want to do that there. I can't activate my weapon as well, or
Well, it's an action to activate a tattoo, right?
yeah.
So
So I'm time slipping because I want to get in between him and Jack, because Jack's already.
you can get in between them and then draw the weapon,
Oh,
or you
yeah,
can
okay.
get next to him.
Oh, I like to get in between them.
Mhm.
Draw my axe.
Okay. So that's 2. So you want to do initiative or just have both things happen at the same time?
Oh, to see if I get to like swing at him before he shoots.
Before he gets his power off.
Hmm.
All right, let's roll.
Yeah, let's roll.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Doo-doo-doo.
14. 11. Okay, give me a save against magic. As he touches what looks to be a naked lady dancing on his arm. As he touches it, the woman on his arm starts to move, and
Awesome.
your eyes make a hypnotic gaze with his.
Oh shit.
So,
He's seducing you, Jovra. Look away.
Y'all in some shit.
Zoinks.
Well,
Really?
I'll be excited to know what
Look
Michelle and
away.
Evan's new characters are.
Hold on. I should have had this up before.
I have mine already prepared. Just in case.
Where is this power?
I still have an explosive shotgun. We're not out yet. We're
Yeah,
not
your, your explosive shotgun is glued to the ground.
No, you didn't say that.
I said it wasn't, but then the spell is crazy. So if you want to say that
Fuck
it's
that spell.
okay, let's say that spell doesn't have your explosive shotgun to the ground, then you need to make a dodge against the thing that shuts down your electronic arm, which you can't do because you're glued to the ground.
Stop being mean to me, Kevin.
Okay. So what was your save versus mental attack magic? If you have any save versus possession, you may apply it.
Oh, possession?
It's
Oh, hello. It's +3.
Oh.
okay.
Okay. Yeah,
That's still not enough
I'm Atlantean.
Oh.
Well, wait, which one?
because this is mind control. He's using a hypnotic suggestion spell. It's a spell with a psionic component, so you get to add your save versus possession. However, let's see. So the suggestion that he makes is, listen, you can just give us, say, 2 weapons and we'll walk away.
Can Zarsik come up and just, do her thing?
You know that you can trust this person, and if you do it, they will walk away, and no one else will get hurt. You know that in your soul, that this person is your friend, but you just need to give 2 things and they'll walk away. 2 weapons. And then Zarsig will get to act. So what 2 things are you handing over?
What's 2 weapons?
Doesn't have to be yours. You are right next to Jack.
Fuck off. Fuck off with your little stealing eyes. Give him your stupid arm weapons. Don't you look at me like that, Jovra.
Hold on. No. Just chill. In what manner did he say give?
Just listen.
Jovra is
Send 2 things at
Atlantean.
him.
Jovra is Atlantean. So
Yeah. Jovra is, but this is this is Jovra's friend.
Oh, so I think he's my friend.
Yeah, your suggestion is like, oh, hey, buddy, hand me 2 weapons.
Can I convince her at all? Is there anything I can do to try to like wake her up?
Not really. This is happening in the span of like 3 seconds.
Okay.
Nah.
Someone's just trying to draw it out because they don't want to make a decision.
Yeah. And it's me. No.
Give him your arm weapons. They'll disappear anyway. He won't even be able to use them.
Can I give him my first off my laser pistol?
Yes, that is a weapon that you have on you that you give him.
Okay.
You just toss it over to him. He catches it, puts it in his robe.
Oh no, he said give.
Well, you walk over and hand him that.
Uh-huh.
And
Then
then
can I have him? Can I hand him my axe?
you know that it's not a thing you can hand someone. You know the second your hand comes off of it, it disappears.
Can I throw a rock at this guy?
No, you are
No.
glued to the ground.
But my arm, you said my leg was glued.
To the ground.
Oh! I hate this. Worst
Okay.
spell. Worst spell.
Doesn't
Hate
Jack
this
just
spell.
have an extra gun that he never uses? Can't you just grab that and we can replace it?
I have like 6 guns that I don't use.
Yeah.
But God help me, I'm not going to give him a fucking single one of them. This little
And then-
shit. Wait a minute.
So and then
I
Jover's
do have a
going
gun.
and Jover's gonna be like, okay, Jack's going. Okay, that's one. Jack's gonna give one. Meeny, miny. This one, Jack.
Here.
This one.
Here. You can take my
Don't you wish you kept that Derringer I gave you so many sessions ago now?
you can have my laser pistol. I think I have like a laser pistol somewhere.
Yeah, here you go. Here's another one.
Nice.
But I will say this. Jover, what's your friend's name?
There you go. Now scram.
See, here's the thing. Zarsig, what is Zarsig doing right now?
Tharsig would know that mom's in
Yeah.
trouble. So she's going to attack this guy.
All right, go for it.
Fucking fry him.
That's a 21.
Okay, that hits him.
So it's 4d6.
Okay.
Ah,
This is MDC.
Uh-huh.
19 MDC. So the lightning just burns into him, burning off part of his shirt. And he takes it and it's a massive scar and sizzling, but he has tattoos under his shirt as well. He is an MDC creature now.
Hmm.
And so he takes and goes, ah! Okay. Then, what was your initiative? Their initiative was slightly better than yours. Their initiative is up now, and he's gonna go, fuck! Screw this noise! Jam his hand underneath the cloak, where a pair of wings sprout out, and he takes off flying down the alleyway.
At least he's gone.
Okay.
And the other guy's like, hey!
Jovra.
Oh,
Yeah, Jover's like, that was nice of him. Oh, wait.
hey.
Yeah, you're back to your
Jover.
full mind.
Good girl. Good girl.
Jovra, help me get out of this fucking web. But more important than that, make sure that guy stays right where he is.
Now, here's the thing. You don't know how long that web's going to last.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's lasted longer than mine, right?
Well, we'll keep an eye. Zarsik will keep an eye. Don't worry, Zarsik.
I'll tell you what, Jovra, if it looks like he starts popping out, keep squirting that glue goo all over him.
The other guy is just wearing like a light mega damage armor.
Mhm.
It does not appear to have any tattoos, but he does have the little devil horns implanted.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Just a
yeah.
cosmetic implant.
Yeah, so I'm
Okay.
going to use my axe and stuff to cut him free.
It takes you
And
a
it
couple
takes
of
us
minutes.
6 days. 6 days to get out of it.
Takes a couple of minutes.
After I'm free, stand my bike up. I want to go over to that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take all of his everything off of him?
Not without getting stuck to him.
Yeah.
Don't get stuck to him.
Are you taking his clothes?
Okay,
That
can
poor
I-
man.
Hold on. Pretend that I don't know everything about the Rifts world. I want to essentially take this man. I want to kidnap this man by removing all of his weaponry and his armor from him and kidnapping him, straight up kidnapping him into my van, because I'm going to interrogate him and find out exactly where the fuck that other asshole, who he was and where he just went. Because that's not how we do things here in Merktown. Me, no sir. I'm getting my shit back. We will not. No, that's not happening. So I just want to take this man, all of his weapons, all of his armor, with cutting off the web and
Now,
what
here's
have
the thing. He was like, listen, I surrender. Just take the gun and go.
Oh, I'm taking the gun. I'm taking everything.
Yeah, now fuck off.
Just leave him alone. Just leave him alone. You got a gun. You're fine.
No.
Where did your friend get those tattoos?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah,
Is he now free of the goo?
let's say yes.
Okay.
And you
is he,
guys clearly
tied
have
up?
weapons on him, and he clearly, has thrown the gun on the ground and has his arms up.
Is there a he used technology, right? He wasn't using a
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah, he did not have a spell.
Okay. I want to take any van braces that he has off and gloves.
He won't, if you try to get up to him, he's gonna try to, bolt.
Just
Because he's,
What-
tried to get, away from you. If he's up against the wall and he's like, listen, you went out here. I
Yeah,
saw
and you
gave him
attacked
two
us.
little piddly things.
Yeah. His name, please.
His name? Calls himself Beazle.
Does he now?
Yeah.
Like Beelzebub, clever.
I don't know.
Beezle. Where's Beezle hang out?
Same place anyone? Magic Quarter, a couple of bars around there.
I probably know them, right?
You know what bars a guy like that would hang out at, and it's the bars generally hung out by the Mephisto's Horsemen.
Okay. So I know where to start looking. Okay. All right. So I take the gun, I hand it to Jover. I don't know what this is.
It's a TW gun of carpet of each.
Okay, so it does one thing.
Yes, it does one thing and has a clip, so anyone can fire it.
Cool. Ooh, I might keep that.
Techno wizard weapons are strange.
I don't know what I just did to my.
Where are my techno wizard guns? But yeah, so he's like, all right, I'm gonna leave. Bye. You
No,
can shoot
I
me in
wanna-
the back. Bye. And just turns around and it was a TW jammer pistol. And he just starts walking away from you.
I shoot him in the back.
Okay,
I
Jack.
shoot him in the back with my explosive shotgun. After I wasn't able to remove his stupid armor, right? Because he was.
Nope, he wasn't gonna remove it without you shooting him.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to start boom, 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 and unload it into his back and kill him.
Is Jovra going to let that happen?
Well,
Jack puts a bolt in his back. Jack shoots him in the back. What's the damage on the shotgun?
22.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's motherfucking Saul's.
Yeah.
It's the same, though. It's 46.
He has to roll D20 and get a... Nope, he fails. He gets knocked to the ground. And Evan has
I walk over and I shoot one of his legs.
Okay.
Jack. Why?
And I'm going to use another action to shoot him again in his, just in his back. I'm just going to keep plugging away at him.
Okay, you deal 11 damage.
11.
At that point, he's going to try to stab you and miss.
Jack.
Oh, you couldn't
why?
see that roll. And yeah, Jack, you see his armor is just about broken.
Jack.
It's broken or just about broken?
His armor is broken.
I shoot him again.
Okay.
17.
All right, you watch Jack execute this man.
All right, let's go.
Jack.
And I want to just walk out of the alleyway with his smoking corpse behind me.
And Jover's going to stop him. Jack.
Yeah.
Why?
They attacked us. He stole from us. That's a Mephisto's horseman. I just told you about them. They kill people all the time. Fuck them.
What would have happened if you would just let him go?
I wasn't going to let him go. I was going to kill him. What would have happened? Okay, Jover, what would have happened? Well, he's going to know who we are eventually because we're the ones that are pulling off this job. He's going to know that the people who pulled off this job are easy marks. They're going to come after us again now that they know that we have 500,000 plus credits. Then all of Mephisto's horsemen are going to come after us. They went after Jasmine Aces, who's fucking hard to get. They just got us with a couple of chuckle fucks in the middle of an alleyway. And then on top of that, after attacking us, we let one of them live? No, we're pushovers. You got to understand how these people act and how these people live and think. They'll hunt us. Now we show them, oh, okay, they're not going to be so easy to knock over. Maybe we won't go hunt them. Maybe we'll find easier marks. Jasmine Aces is hard to catch, but they're no killer. I am. Now they know, don't steal from me. Don't attack me and my team. And maybe you'll live.
What about the one who got away? What's going to happen?
Well, my plan is to hunt him down and kill him and take back what's ours. And then do no more further damage against Mephisto's horsemen. The way that it works is if they take offense to that, if Beazle is somebody important to them, or if they for some reason see this as a huge slight against their gang, then they'll come and hunt us anyway. But I think they would have done it anyway upon seeing weakness. Maybe, hopefully, maybe this will be enough to dissuade them. But that's the thing about gangs. You know, they're shifty. Sometimes they leave you alone, sometimes they come after you. It is what it is. But I've found in my life, kill them before they kill you. I would have liked to have killed both of them in this alleyway. That would have been preferable, but I got stuck to the fucking floor.
The other one, the one that got away, has a lot of tattoos. He's on DC.
Okay.
Going to be tough to kill.
Well, that's why we would do it as a team.
So you want to regroup?
This isn't priority number one. We'll talk to everybody about this first, but yeah, absolutely. Let's go meet. I don't want Hello to get in trouble. It's probably over there. And God help me if she's talking to the client.
Speaking of which, hello, you have lost communication with the rest of the group when that door came down.
Great times. Which I would probably immediately know.
Yes. You know that this warehouse is a Faraday cage where no signal's going to get in or out. The gentleman here says, cool, where's the box?
How visible would my getting into technology be? Like if I were to try and hack into their the security system so that I could reopen the door as I pleased, or like to the video cameras or whatnot, so I could get more of an idea of what's going on.
There is definitely some kind of remote trigger that would allow that.
Mm-hmm. But would he know that I'm doing that is the thing.
There was no clear outward indication. There's no like sparkly lines. There's no thing.
Okay.
But some systems do have firewalls that when they are bypassed or tripped can leave an alarm.
But I'm good.
You
real
are good.
at this.
And it'd be a skill roll.
It would be a skill roll. What would it be? The hacking?
Are you going to attempt to lose control of the car and attempt to override the system, or just try to wirelessly hack?
I was gonna say wirelessly hack.
All right, then you're going to use your hacking roll.
Okay.
45%.
So what does it look like? Is it literally just like a storage shed?
You're in a like a car garage with like two other cars up on suspension lifts, I think they're called. And this car is on the ground. Underneath it is a suspension thing that goes up and down. The doors to the garage, there's 3 of them, 1 for each bay. There's also an office to the side and like a little waiting area next to the office and a door to the outside there. Everything is like concrete. You believe it's probably a light MDC material. Like you could probably ram that car through it if you needed to. He's like, and in front of you is one man. There's a couple mechanics working down on another car, but it looks like an old Volkswagen Bug. And there is armed security. Most of them have left. There's only like one guy left, and he's about a 7 foot tall, just human, kind of a blue skin, and you can kind of tell he has a piece in his front chest and a piece on his side, but he's not holding any weapons. And then there's the 6 foot tall man with like short blonde spiky hair, wearing the sunglasses inside. You can tell that his sunglasses are some kind of HUD readout.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get into the system. I don't want to do anything yet, but I just want to get into it so that need be.
Okay. This is unlikely to trigger an alarm unless you fail a number of times.
Okay.
So you could basically have 3 attempts before it locks.
Okay.
And sounds an alarm. Okay. So give me a hacking roll. No. That is an 82 over 40, which is not enough. Do you want to keep trying? And he's like, hey, so where's the box?
One more time.
Okay. No. They did not use Princess as their password.
Dang it. I really wanted Lisa Frank to be Lisa Frank. The package is en route.
Cool. We're just gonna check out the car. You got it back here, so that's at least 100.
Is our
I forgot what I wrote.
Is our He-Man friend inside still?
What do you mean, He-Man friend?
Our
did you want to drop them off, or did you want to?
Did anybody tell me that we were dropping them off? Because I know Jack had said something about dropping them off.
Well, we would have said,
because I think the way things went, he was still in the car.
Yeah, he was. Or they were. Yeah, they were.
I think the plan would have been, if we have time, we will do it. But once that attack happened,
there was no stopping.
Yeah,
just go and.
Mm-hmm. So what? I don't remember his name again.
Their name is Jasmine. Jasmine
okay,
East.
Jasmine East is inside of the vehicle. Please know that
Damn it, Toaster.
I am not a toaster.
I didn't ask about the scent card. You said it's on its way?
Rephrase.
Is the thief still in the car?
Yes.
Joey, the big blue guy, walks over to the car door and is like, I'm going to open this now.
Let me.
What, you glue bomb him in there? Jasmine's like, hi.
Yes.
How long is it going to be like that?
I am
I don't
not
know.
magical. Only technology. If you would allow for communications, I can talk to my comrades. They will be coming anyway.
True. All right. So basically, we just chill. Cool.
What is this? Cool.
It's a state of being where everything is not exciting. Well, maybe not exciting. Things could be cool if they're exciting. Where everything is on the level.
Where is this level?
Oh boy.
I think you're just fucking with me now. I'm not sure.
The face is, it's got like the two little X eyes, but it's just flat. Like it's not up or down. It's just
You know
flat.
what? Computer thing.
Hello.
Hold program. I don't know. Pause.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi. We've already done this.
I am. Hello.
Okay. I don't.
Yes.
So that's who I make. Do I make it out to you, or do you got like a group name?
Iron Riders.
All right. You accept do I have to give the credit transfer to you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll wait to see when the box gets here. All right. I'd offer you a drink, but I don't think it would do anything. I don't know.
No.
Okay. Now, it's about 20 minutes before that web goes away. And Jasmine...
I feel like we're back by then.
Yeah,
She
by that
does
point...
pull out her, like, a little goldfish packet and gives it to him.
To Jasmine or to...
Both.
Queso. Or not Queso. What was their name?
Snacks
Carson.
for everyone.
You get a snack, and you get a snack. But yeah, no, I give him goldfish, and then I take a juice box, and I punch it because I can do that with these ridiculous arms. And then I just hold the
No,
juice
no,
box
thank you.
up.
Kaysen's like, no, thank you.
No, I hold the juice box up to Jasmine.
Oh, Jasmine's like, ugh.
Yeah. Like I'm on top of the car with my arm just reaching below it.
Jasmine says, no need to die thirsty.
The mafioso have never been more confused. We paid a bunch of mercs and got whatever the fuck this is.
And we got our thing back.
Yeah, whatever.
You are welcome.
All right, at that point, Harkins and Iola show up, as do Jovra and Jack.
All right.
There's security outside.
You guys were, so they knew that you guys were my party.
As you approach, they're like, what's the name of your group?
Iron Rider.
All right, you can go in. What's the name of the rest of your group?
The Iron Riders.
Okay, go on in. Anyone following you?
We had a brief run-in with Mephisto's horsemen. Not sure if they're following or not.
Okay, we'll clear the job. All right. Good. Bring it in. And then you get a notification that the job has been canceled when you get inside, but with yours, it says payment pending.
And you just see Hello trying to
feed a juice box to Jasmine.
I want to look to the guy. Who's the guy paying us? The guy
He's wearing sunglasses and a black suit with a black tie and a black shirt. White guy, spiky blonde hair.
classy.
So, job was for 500,000.
Yeah.
As you can see, the car is in as good as condition as you would have gotten it. Any of the other groups would have torn this thing up. And then probably would have sold it for parts, and then probably would have stole the briefcase.
Mm-hmm.
So, 500,000?
Yep.
All right, excellent. That's great.
He hands, and then the big guy hands a card over to Hello.
What's that?
That's your payment.
It's a credit chip.
Give it to the.
It's in my belly already, guys.
Or do you put it in the VCR slot?
Hello, stop. Hello, can you at least check that and tell me how much credits are on it?
Easily. It is 500,000 credits.
Shit.
500,000.
That flashes on my screen in the 8-bit.
Oh. I agree.
Yes.
But-
and she'll take it out and then open the.
He's
Yeah,
like, okay,
Harkins-
now can you all talk about this elsewhere?
Yeah. Before we leave, I would like to take Jasmine with us.
No.
The job wasn't for Jasmine, though. They're not a target. They're not part of the job.
They're a thief. They stole from me.
All right.
They don't walk away from this.
Hmm.
It's personal now. They took what was mine.
I understand, but
They can't get away with that. As soon as they get away with that, they think you're a pushover. Northern Gun's not going to look
but
like a pushover.
you know Jasmine.
I'm sorry,
though.
did you say
Jasmine didn't do
Northern
this
Gun?
to insult you. Jasmine just did this because Jasmine loves fast cars. Isn't that right, Aces?
Jack.
Jack.
This is a Northern
What?
Gun representative. They have the power of one of the largest existing corporations at their back. There's no fight here to win.
I know. I'm just asking for a little leniency. Jasmine's not a bad apple. They're just a little off.
Jack.
They're a rocker.
Remember what you just told me?
Yes. I understand, but Jasmine's not a killer. That guy was a killer. The
What
horsemen
happened?
are killers.
Just Jack.
Go have your family meeting elsewhere.
I'm gonna look over to Jasmine Aces. What are they looking like?
Just afraid. Just like they're fearing for their lives.
I'm at the squeezing part of the juice box.
Broken knees.
Listen.
Broken knees, bro. Broken knees. You break their knees, I drag them outside through the street myself, and I make sure everybody knows. But please don't kill them. I don't know. I worked with them before. I raced with them before. They're not a bad person.
Now here,
Just-
this. I am a businessman. I'm a man of business. You tell me how that can be profitable to me. That's what I want. Tell me what I get out of this.
Look, you saw the way she drove.
Yeah.
You want a good driver, you got one.
A hell of a courier. Would probably love to drive through extremely dangerous places delivering precious cargo. Isn't that right, Aces?
Oh, absolutely. I'll drive through anything.
The Aces will literally caught them driving through a tenement building. Now, someone with their skills, I mean, you put them in the right vehicle, clearly, we got lucky. I'd love to brag about our job, but we got lucky grabbing them. I've seen Aces pull off all kinds of crazy shit. You give them some cargo, maybe lighter packages that are a little more expensive and a little more precious, and just give Aces a destination, and they'll get there as fast as they can.
Not to mention,
Maybe.
respectful to your business, and give you a good name.
What I need right now, though, is some kind of insurance fund for when they inevitably go off the rails.
Aces, you gonna go off the rails?
I would never. I've never gone off the rails before.
Aces, don't just lie. Aces, you didn't have to lie that hard, Aces.
What would my portion of the pay we just got be?
100,000.
He says no.
Hold on. Do you not have any sort of implant technology?
That's not cheap.
Jack, you care about this person quite a bit. Why don't you just vouch for him? Their sins become your sins.
I don't need two drivers.
No, I'm just saying you wanted insurance. If someone's willing to stand up, and you have a place to go should problems occur.
Do I have a chip or a way to transfer my portion to another?
Easily, everyone. You just basically link two chips together and then cross over the correct amount.
Okay. I have no need for credit. I am willing to give over my portion if this is something that you are very adamant about, Jack.
Well, I don't want you to give away your money.
Of what use is it to me?
Well, you don't know how important it is, especially split up. It's a lot of use to us. So we just split up your portion. So what were you suggesting, Harkins?
You vouch for her. And he has someone to go to if she fucks up to extract payment.
Yeah, I'll drop you a telephone line. On your easily accessible, I'm not running to another country, you're dead by some kind of weird monster in the woods.
Look, I'm just trying to find
it's not really going to work for me.
Way to be shitty about it.
All right, you know what?
What do you like?
Fuck it.
I like money.
You like pretty things? You like shiny things?
I do.
You like expensive things that not everybody has?
Absolutely.
Speaking my language.
Okay, so is there something in town you want?
Ooh, I love where your mind is at.
Yes.
What do you want?
Now, what I want is a house in Old Town.
You want a house in Old Town?
Yeah. Easily 2 million credits to get it. Very, very dangerous. Like, it's not a thing you can just move into. What I want is a clean, easy, buy my way in like all the new money do. So, that means you need to impress certain people. I don't have a specific thing I need for all of you to get, but I do have someone I need for all of you to impress.
Who is that?
Uzair Levine.
Levine?
How do you say the
Do
name?
I know this name?
Uzair Uzair Levine is one of the most famous actors in Marktown. Uzair Levine is said to be shapeshifter who, after years of being on the run in another dimension for hatred against shapeshifters, found themselves in Merktown and decided to audition. And being found out their talents and their acting capabilities, has starred in hundreds of HoloVids. Puts out like 2 a month, if not more.
Like a porn star.
It's more like, what is, I'm trying, like Amir Khan? I'm trying to think of, this Bollywood puts out movies like Bam 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 Bam.
Yeah.
It's basically that level, and like the big musical numbers. Uzier can sing and dance. Uzier can do anything. Uzier can star as the romantic lead on either side. Uzier is the talent that everybody wants. He's like,
Nice.
if I could get Uzier into a movie, I would easily make more than $200,000 or $2 million on the profits from that alone.
So you want this person to star in a movie that you're producing?
Yeah. I have a script that I wrote myself.
So you want us to like kidnap him and
No,
force him?
Jack.
I mean, you don't get a good performance out of someone that way.
I can't.
Kevin?
This is,
Yes.
How many people are in here?
There are 12 well-armed, well-trained security out front in power armor. There
Oh, in
is,
power armor?
yes,
Oh, well, never mind.
Northern
Yeah,
Gun
that's
power
cool.
armor.
Yeah,
There
forget
This
about
are
is the super
mechanics.
mafia.
Yeah.
No, this isn't the Mafia.
This is Northern
This-
Gun.
This is Northern Gun. It's basically Booze Hamilton plus Blackwater.
Yeah.
It's like the gun runners in Fallout New Vegas.
It's
like
just they could not have tracked down the other guy fast enough. And they're like, listen, so you can take your money and leave, or you can give us, let's say, $200,000 and we'll put them through some test programs, or you can get me in good with Uzier.
Isla will walk up to him.
He looks down at you.
Yeah, she'll float up.
Okay.
So, I get you what you want. I get Jasmine.
Sure.
Deal? And no harm is done to them until that time.
Hey, can we talk about this as a group first? Instead of somebody
Like I
flying
said-
off and making their own goddamn decisions all the time.
The door will be open. I'm not going to harm them yet.
All right, well,
Oh,
we'll come
okay.
to a we'll
I'll
come to a
open-
decision.
But time is money.
Yeah. How, when
just
will
be
the
a few
clock run out?
Tell you what. Tomorrow at this time. 24 hours. Just let me know what you decide. Doesn't have to be that difficult.
I want to look over at Jasmine Aces again. They have Jasmine pretty secured, I would assume.
At this point, the stuff is starting to wear away, and Jasmine is looking at Joe, and Joe's just like holding out a pair of cuffs. for
Yeah, I have a
Jasmine.
feeling, but Jasmine's definitely not getting out of this situation by themselves.
Not alone, no.
No, okay. All right, let us think on it. Thank you for your understanding. I appreciate it.
Thank you for
I will see
retrieving
you.
my property full and in peace and in such good condition. I did not expect to actually retrieve the car back. This is my beauty. This was my personal design. I love this thing, so thank you.
Oh, you made this?
No, I adapted parts of a previous design, but yeah, I made it.
You guys ever work on bikes?
Oh, we make all kinds of bikes. Not personally, I don't, not my style, but I know a guy. I know one of the lead designers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we could talk later. This is completely off topic, but yeah, this is how the Iron Riders do our business. But yeah, we'll talk. We'll come back to you. Maybe we can have a deal. Maybe we can't. We'll see what we can do. All right.
Okay.
I'm done talking to him. If anybody else,
No, I'm ready to get the hell out of here.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
If you guys are going, then Hello just kind of like rolls off of the back of the car. But I'm trying to use because I'm still on top of the car.
Yeah.
I want to use as much of my goo between the treads as I can.
Yeah, you're not. You're
that
trying
I'm
to not
not-
leave marks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't leave like stains on the car, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, how do you power those?"
I just suck it in.
Magic.
And then the smile comes on as I ride away.
Yeah.
As soon as we get to
My
a place where we can
goon.
talk, I was just gonna turn around and go, okay, so Jack can run away and do whatever he wants. Harkins can run away and do whatever he wants. But the moment I step up and say something, I get called out for it. What is this bullshit? And she'll just
What?
keep walking.
What just happened? I'm so confused.
I mean,
What?
personally, I liked your idea. I appreciate it.
My problem is not with your idea. My problem is with who it's with. Those are
Northern
not,
Gun?
they are not good people. Every time we do a deal with someone like that, the hooks get a little bit deeper in. I'm sorry if you feel unlistened to, but these guys are not a random vampire out in the woods or some car chase. Had I known it was them to begin with, I would not have been a part of it. Hell, I said we probably shouldn't do it. And look where we are now. Pissed off and having a conversation about shit we don't really need to be talking about.
I am not pissed off.
Although I do have to say, Jack, you vouching for another human being's life? That's a real turn of character.
Quick flex, but thank you.
Or another person's life? That's a real turn of character. I'm proud of you there. But
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to, like, what is it? We're all part of the Tomorrow Legion, right?
yeah, which is why we shouldn't be doing fucking jobs for the Northern Gun.
Is Northern Gun particularly out of game? Is Northern Gun particularly, like, brutal or evil? Did I miss that?
Northern Gun's super mercenary.
Yeah.
They
Okay. Money, blood money. They are blood money.
They're money. They're more money than blood. They
Okay.
supply the frontier. They supply everybody.
So if there's a war, they're just making money off of it. They're gun runners.
Absolutely.
They sell to the highest bidder. Anybody will buy.
The thing is, the coalition doesn't actively attack them. They've got kind of like a truce with the coalition, and in Northern Gun's actual home, it's known to be a bad place to be a DB, but not illegal to be a DB, but it's not good.
Just, okay.
But it is not coalition held. They are independent from the coalition. The coalition doesn't actively attack them because the coalition has better technology.
But the gun runners, or the Northern Gun aren't running around, like, murdering people indiscriminately for no reason like the coalition does.
No, they are supplying the weapons for any number of groups who do.
They do business.
And
They'll kill you for
also,
business.
they also make the finest farming equipment and the finest food rations.
Okay. I kind of wanted to get an idea of, yeah. So
Oh,
Jack would see this as,
They're an extremely corporate structure too.
I mean, I don't see them as evil Harkins. They're like a business. They sell weapons and
They profit from blood. For no reason other than to profit from blood. Aula, I am sorry if you felt like I stepped on you in some way. That was not my intention. My intention was to ensure that we do not get further pulled in to these fucking mercenaries who won't give a shit about our lives.
well,
fair.
that's kind of why I think this could work. I don't care about doing a job for them. I'll take their money. I won't take their money. I've taken blood money plenty in my life, obviously. But when it comes to this, I mean, I don't know. I don't normally do this, but I'm seeing this as I think I can help somebody. And, you know, Jovra, I know that this may confuse you because of what you just saw, but, like, I'm trying to do what I think is right. I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. You're fucking the Tomorrow Legion more than I am. Is this the right call?
Well, I want
Like-
to know what the wrong call was that just happened.
Letting them kill Jasmine Aces is what I feel would have been wrong. I
No.
promised. I looked at Jasmine and told them that I would let them out before we reached them because I had a feeling what was going to happen.
And then
But
that
we
did
got
not happen.
ambushed. I couldn't make it. And hello, you did what you were supposed to. Hello, good job. You did deliver the package. That was priority number one. But I can't help but feel that, yes, Jasmine Aces is a criminal. Yes, they are reckless. Yes, they are kind of out of their fucking mind. But I don't, they're not a bad person.
Yeah, I've
They've
heard your
never
arguments. My issue's
hurt
not with
somebody.
her. I do not want to be associated with an organization like that. I will give my 100,000 to not have to do that.
I have an idea.
What is it, Iola?
Well, I mean, we could get the fancy man to say he'll do a movie. And then we get him on our side and he backs out once we have Jasmine. That's an option, and we're done with this bullshit.
And then we harm another innocent person who backs out at the last minute after promising they do a job.
Yeah, he's not gonna let. They'll hurt him.
Okay, then never mind.
That's the. I mean, look, this is tough because the easy way to save Jasmine would be to pay $200,000. But guys, it's 200,000 credits.
I don't care. I'll put my money in.
It's fine with me.
I personally wanted to see the script.
I don't. It's
Well,
probably
I don't
shit.
even understand what that means. Anyways, are we gonna?
All right. Fuck.
Our community grows.
The Tomorrow Legion's about helping people, right? Harkins?
Yeah.
Fucking goody. Fuck. Fine, I'll give him my 100. Fuck. I hate this.
Well, we could
Oh my
also
God, I feel
just give
sick.
them 200 of ours and we still have 300 and we can split it 5 ways.
I know, but it's not the same as 5.
It's still a shit ton of money.
Yeah, it is.
I'm fine with that.
If we're gonna be a team, we can't do what I did after the vampire, what Jack did, or what Iola did. I was incredibly frustrated in that situation because it felt like everyone was making decisions without consulting anybody else. We have to work together, or we're just gonna find ourselves in more and more dangerous shit.
Well, then let me ask you then. Do you again, I'm new to this. Is saving Jasmine Aces the right call? Or
Yes.
should we walk away with the money that we've made?
I do not want an innocent person to
Team.
die. You did a good thing by getting him to give us some options. I didn't think we'd get any options.
Yeah, neither did I. But he's business. He's all business.
Yeah.
It's easier than dealing with the psychopaths in this
Yeah.
fucking city.
And Iola was right that we have to find one way to get her out of there. I just don't
Money.
think it's...
Money comes and goes. We will find more later.
Ella's
And it's
right.
still a lot. It's still
Yeah.
a lot of money.
That is a
More than I've ever
significant...
seen.
Same.
So, Harkins, are you admitting just turning and going after the vampire like you did was not the
Yeah.
right move?
It was not the right move. We should have talked about it first. My immediate instinct from my past is when you see a vampire, you murder them so they don't make more. But I work with a group now, and I should not have done that.
I mean, to be fair, I'm okay with that rule being one of our rules, where if we see a vampire, we murder it, so it doesn't
I would like to
more.
make that a team rule as well.
I'm fine with that as well.
Everyone,
A plan. You just went off.
I did. I have a
If
history.
any-
I
If
tempted that
anybody's
whole way.
looking at Hello, it says to-do list or like team list. And then it's as you guys are running like it's like number 1 and then like see
Communicate.
vampires, kill it.
Prodigal
vampires.
tenants.
She's writing a to-do list on her screen.
Communicate more.
well, all right.
I have one of those. I can do that now.
Thank you, hello. Let's go pay the man, I guess.
Just give me the 200,000 credits.
All right.
Hello,
would-
Hello does
I
that.
would feel
'cause
more
I still
comfortable
have
if
the
not a
thing.
single one of us went in there alone.
That's fine.
Oh, I'm going.
Well, I'll just go back.
The guys out front. Yeah. All right. You want him to come out to you, or
Yeah, you can come out. Bring Jasmine.
Sure.
all right? Jasmine comes out with their legs and arms bound. The big guy whose name I said twice and have forgotten.
Can't remember his name.
Joe.
Joe.
Sure.
Joe is like literally fireman carrying them
That's sad.
and puts them down. Pulls out like a wicked-looking knife, which is just like a kukri, one of those reverse things. Just cuts the bonds effortlessly.
Love
And,
those.
Jasmine's standing there, and they're like, "Guard." Kaysen says, "Guard."
Ola.
I'll walk up. I give you this. We get Jasmine.
Yeah, no, that's worth it to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Line over the 100,000.
Now, do you want to take them away? Because that also make me happy. But
Yes, we're taking them away.
oh, okay, good. This way I don't have to insure them as well. Good. Oh, and Jasmine, if you ever get in a Northern Gun vehicle again, it'll explode.
I feel like that wasn't a threat. I feel like that was a promise. Like that's just something that they can probably do.
I'll hold out the credit chip. Let him go.
No, no one's touching them right now. And Jasmine,
I have goldfish out, like an open thing of goldfish.
Did they let go of the like?
oh,
unbound
absolutely.
network?
Jasmine's just standing there, like nervous to.
Okay.
I'm holding goldfish out to Jasmine. 'Cause he only got
Are you? Can we get a?
Yeah. I'm gonna grab
happening.
Jasmine's hand and hand over the chip and then leave.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll follow
That was my
immediately.
plan.
All right. With that, Jasmine walks with you for about 10 feet. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, there's snipers on the roof. And as soon as you go to look, they start to try to run away from you guys as well.
Come on. I don't care if they run.
I don't care. I don't care.
Jack's just kind of smiling because he expected it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jasmine.
You owe
That's
us.
aces. Well, oh, I feel weird, guys,
Why?
because that was a lot of money.
You did it good.
I feel like
did.
I'm gonna be sick.
You did 2 goods today, and as far as I can tell, you did no bads. So that's pretty good.
I didn't do anything bad today, right, Jover? I didn't do anything bad.
No, you did what was necessary.
Wait. I want to roll an insight check. If this were D&D, I'd be rolling an insight check right now.
You know, something weird is going on.
Something weird is going on. What?
And that's where we're going to end for the evening.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have the chip that had all the money on it, and I gave Iola what she needed to pay for them.
Yeah.
Is it possible, because I have a bunch of money, and I don't use any of it. She has no need for it. Is it possible that I take and I put 2,000 from what I had so that it's as if the card was,
You have 200,000, not 2,000. 200,000.
I've looked to see exactly how much I have.
It's unlikely that you have 200,000.
Definitely
I'm really
don't.
bad with numbers, guys, like me as a person, so
You definitely
I
don't.
just see a bunch of zeros.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
But
yeah.
I would still like to put the money that I have in there
All right.
so that it.
That card now has 300,000.
Yeah.
Plus whatever Hello had.
Which I'll, after the stream, I can.
Figure that out later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So, everybody, I love you all.
We did a thing. I'm so
We
proud
did
of
it.
you guys.
We did it. Guys, we
So
did the
proud
mission.
of your humanity.
We made a shit ton of money.
We
And
figured out a spell. We figured out a spell's kind of broken.
We did figure out. Jover learned a life lesson.
Or maybe Jack did.
Well, yeah, yeah.
That seems less likely.
I don't know.
Jack learned a life lesson. Children.
We added another to-do list, like another guideline.
Kill every
for our
vampire
group.
we see.
Yep.
Jack's
Okay.
heart grew like a little size or something.
A little size
Yeah,
that
a little
day.
bit.
Jack's guilt grew a little size that day.
That's more likely.
His conscience sprouted a flower.
The angel suddenly appeared with a single feather. All right.
Where was I? So many years.
All right. So, we're gonna go around. We're gonna say what where we can be found, and once again, I just want to say thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Devin Rue at ruink.com, tabletoploot.com, and sonerdware.com with code welcome and Roll20. I just want to get that out of the way to make sure.
Tabletop
Getting it
loot
done.
with code WTTP dice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we get
Nice.
50% off of tabletop loot now. How cool is that?
Wow.
Actually, sorry, I have some shopping to do. All right.
I'm literally hopping on right now.
And about that,
I have a friend with a birthday coming up. So,
Is it
that
me?
go around, let everyone know where we can find ya. And where you can find the rest of us. So, we're going to start with Jovra.
Hi, I'm Michelle Ely. You can find me on Twitter at Michelle Ely. I'm here on Tuesdays. And then starting this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, I am going to be part of the Stars Asunder game. Fox is running that. We are going to be space pirates. It's going to be gay, and there's going to be a lot of shenanigans. And hey, look, there's already licking involved, so come on. So yeah, that's where
I heard about the licking. Like it's that. I heard.
So
Fox
our
is an
first games
amazing
this
DM
our first games this week. Come on by. So that's where you can find me.
I'm looking forward to that one myself, too. Just to watching it. All right, Iola.
Hi, I'm Kate. I go by Me Admitter on the Twitters, which is where I spend most of my time. And let's see, I am all over the place on this channel right now. I'm here Tuesdays before this game with the Plagues and Politics short shot and Zarzmi. I'm in this game with these awesome people. Starting the 20th of this month, I will be on Blood and Shackles, our new D&D pirate campaign.
I'm thinking about renaming it. Sorry.
Okay.
Go on.
Well, whatever the name is when we start, who knows? It's pirates, D&D pirates, and then on Sunday nights I DM the all feminine NB game, Emissaries of Avithna at midnight Eastern Time.
Prolific.
That's everything.
All right, thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to the Mercs of Mischief for the raid. Hello and welcome. Sorry, we're just wrapping up. But we'll be sharing the love on again. We're done. As soon as we're done, we're going to find another thing that you can go and watch and will also be amazing. So stick with us for a bit. Up next is Hello, telling us where they can find us.
Hello. I am Maxine Bachman, also known as That Girl at That Place, or on Instagram, Lady Skyburn, and TikTok also at That Girl at That Place. You can find me at all those things, and I actually just started pull it out. I just thought about this. The Nerdy Chicken. I know some of you guys have heard of it, but nerdychicken.co is kind of like an Etsy, but it's all nerdy gear and stuff. And I'm selling my owl bear dice bags on there. So if you think it's cute, I just sent up my first batch for the wholesale, so I do custom and whatnot. So yeah, if you guys want an owl bear dice bag, hit me up.
All right. And Harkins.
Hey, what's up? I'm Sean, also known as @ThrogPlays on the internet. I am the co-founder here. Welcome to the party, and I'm in a bunch of stuff. This and then Blades in the Dark tomorrow, and then pirate game, Blood and Shackles or something. I don't know what we'll call it something. That's going to be starting here in 2 weeks, so we need to make characters. Or round out characters, or mostly, whatever, it's fine. And then Legend of the Five Rings at 1 p.m. on Sundays, and then Emerald Knights and Neurospikes at 8 p.m. on Sundays. I run both of those games. Emerald Knights and Neurospikes is a Shadowrun game that I run over on Devil's Luck Gaming.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
And we, wear makeup. It's awesome.
Makeup is awesome.
All right, moving on. Jericho Jack.
Hello, everybody. I am Evan. I'm Evan Jennings 64 at the Twitter, and you can find me every Tuesday playing riffs with Kevin right now, like this right here, which was great. And then Wednesdays, I'm running the Blades in the Dark game that Kevin and Throck are also a part of. And I run my own home game that is on my YouTube channel, Beyond EMH on YouTube, where we do an evil campaign called When We Were Evil. And yeah, I think that's about all I got going on for me in my life.
Oh, yes. Maxine also forgot to mention her bi-weekly game.
I did.
Tell us more about that.
I'm in a bi-weekly game every Sunday on the Thread Raiders channel where I play a Russian Black Panther barbarian in the game of Tomb of Annihilations. So That's super fun. Not this coming Sunday. We're actually doing I was just thinking about it. We're off our regular schedule, which I probably should mention too. Our next game is the 22nd, which is a charity event stream, which is why we're off of our regular stream. So yeah, we're doing a charity event. So please come out and check that one out and see how many of us die.
Nice. All right, and I am Bisonic Kevin. You can find me on the Discord at Welcome to the Party. And speaking of the Thread Raiders charity stream on the 22nd, I will be running a follow-up to my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, which will be Turtles in Hollywood.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Last time I ran Truckin' Turtles, and this time, California, we're running Turtles in Hollywood.
I am in love with this.
It's gonna be silly and fun. So that'll be a blast. I'll make sure everyone has the info, but that's the 22nd, I think 8 o'clock at night, but I'm going to have to double check that on the Thread Raiders channel. And you can find me here tomorrow as well with Blades in the Dark, and I'm looking forward to that. So thank you, everybody, for sticking with us through this one. This one has a lot of...
technical difficulties.
Thank you for sticking through the technical difficulties and the
feelings. Yeah, there's feels.
There's the intent. Sometimes you get Elvis, sometimes you get feelings.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get dating. It's a weird mix.
No, we have this show is
all I will never forget the Rift's dating sim. That was the greatest. That's the best.
Ah, man. Everybody made a friend that week. Oh, okay. All right. Do we have a raid ready to go?
Yeah, we're going to go raid Dumpstat Charisma, our dear friends over at DSC who are doing something Dungeons & Dragons related. Let's go look. Make sure they're not about to end something. Oh, they're playing Fallout tonight. I love their Fallout game. Okay, so we're going to go say hi to our dear friends at I was going to write Dungeons & Dragons, which you could go to, but they're not streaming right now. Dumpstat Charisma. All right. So... remember, we've got awesome raid commands and things like that, so if you want to, give them a big welcome to the raid when we get over there to say hi, hello from your dear friends at Welcome to the Party, and don't forget to check out all of our amazing content all week. 17 games during the week. Insanity. No.
Mostly.
12 starting, 5 continuing over. Yeah, insanity. Okay, so we love you, and we're going to go. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, there we go.
Here we go.
Yep.